when we reveal him, will take 11 points of psychic damage.
I'm really sad.
Killua will take 11 points of psychic damage for being a damn snitch.
Well, I was gonna take it if I didn't say it, so.
Yeah, you were doomed from the start.
Well, I got it to fuck you up too, so.
I'm sure we're not actually.
Take your points back. Take them back. I'm just
Yeah.
fucking with you. Okay. So.
I'm not saying my pizza's gonna be here any second, but my pizza's gonna be here any second.
Well, you're not here, so it's okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we're still arguing about shit.
Yeah. When we last left off, there was some, we had some unresolved situations to deal with. There were discussions that needed to happen. And a couple of theories. And you were about to finish planning your day.
Wait, can we hold on just a second while I go to the bathroom?
I hate all of you. That's my pizza. I'll be right back.
Aren't you a
We'll just stop a few. We'll start a few minutes late. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll just sit here patiently and wait for you guys.
Jeez.
I haven't been looking forward to this all week or anything.
Yeah, really.
You can start right now. Don't roll on my account.
I'm not stopping on your account. I'm holding on their accounts.
Good.
Actually, while they're gone.
Also, Type, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Yo, Tim.
Just listening to chaos.
Tim.
Yo, bruh.
Your mic's picking up you eating.
Can you please go to push to
Does
talk?
that sound tasty?
It's
No,
slightly disturbing.
No.
It sounds like
Okay,
fucking shit.
I'm sorry.
ML Jeff 97 is playing Roll20 Virtual Talk.
Oh yeah.
How
Alright, be right
about
back.
that? Kids these days, I tell you.
Aren't I the
Who the
oldest one
fuck
here?
is honking outside? And who needs to get stabbed?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Oh, not you.
Do I have a way of stabbing anybody? I have a scimitar and a spear. Okay, I can stab people.
Yeah, you can stab people all day.
I can also stab them with my claws, but that's more of just like I'm gonna slash you with my claws.
Yeah, really, you slash with scimitars as well.
I mean, I can poke you with my claws or with my scimitar.
You could do poke damage, yes. Should you wish. Wouldn't be as effective, I don't think.
The last time we tried poke there, so. Or is that the other guy?
I
Was
think
that Mike or Bobby who killed the bugbear with the poke?
I poked
something
a
you would do.
bugbear with a dagger.
Yep. But it still did full damage.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna poke him in the eye. Or, no, I'm gonna poke him in the neck.
Can I
So I
get
just like...
I'm a poke him in the eye. Doesn't expect him to die. Just saying. Pokes him in the eye with a dagger after he's already almost dead.
I was not expecting him to die.
Can I get a boneless D&D session?
I'm ready, by the way, whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. We're missing a Tim. We have a Tim.
Jacob, did you get your fucking pizza yet?
Nom.
Good times. Alright. We all ready to continue now?
For the
most part, yeah. Gotta go to the bathroom.
Anyone else need to pee?
Just kidding.
Oh no, there's a meteor.
If you do, you take 11 psychic damage.
Alright, so. You guys have a few things to still discuss. Who's doing what? What do you plan on doing now that the town of Rarni has, assumingly, been taken over by an invading force? What to do about that force? And what to do about Bladoon, who should be arriving tomorrow? You also have the situation. You also have a situation that you have the dead body of Thandon Markel, an uncle-like figure to Killua, a basic stranger who helped you guys achieve your goals to everyone else, And it is morning in Killua's family's tower, which is pretty much vacant of all persons, including all persons who would have been wearing the Black Eagle emblem. He seems to be pretty much empty except for the one single guardsman left behind who was there from the start.
Which one's left?
He is seeing some shit.
Amber Clother, the female half-orc.
We fucked up his life so badly.
Did you say female?
Yeah,
Yes.
He started as a male.
Oh.
Yeah, we fucked up his life.
Okay.
It's funny how it seems like every single time anyone uses resurrection or reincarnate, their sex changes. Every time. Without fail.
You know, all these stories I keep hearing, I think it's better if I don't know the full context. I can
So
fill
much
in the
better
blank.
that way.
I mean,
Alright,
if
so,
you want to know the full context, we have all of the videos available
So
on YouTube.
you guys
at MO Jeff.
are... You
Shameless
guys
plug.
are sitting all at the kitchen table and go.
Well, you guys are going off to set up that meeting, correct? To meet the army to make sure they don't assault the city and cause more death, and we can have a chit chat, sit down, and figure out the future type stuff.
Wait, because we have Windwalk now or whatever?
Yes. Clicker holds up the necklace with the 2 Windwalk beads on it.
And Frankie and I was gonna stay back, and we're gonna try to find a representative for the city, for behalf of the city. Hell, if you can get that guy that died, the one from the city resurrected, that'd be even better. But
You will remember
The
he
guy
got
that
dragged
you killed?
into a pit.
I didn't remember, but now I do.
Yeah, the last fight that you guys were in was against a
pit fiend.
A pit fiend. And at the end of said fight, whatever that was in the center of the room started to ripple, and tentacles came out and started dragging nearby bodies. One of those bodies being Michael Peffiel.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance to get his body back.
All right,
Oh my
Tim.
God.
You are
We're
banished to
back.
push to talk. You are banished to push to talk.
I'll banish myself. Just got home from work. Okay, I'm sorry.
You are banished to push to talk until we are sure that you're better.
Finish your damn fries.
So what you gonna do?
Well, like I said, guys, you're gonna go off and meet them, and we'll try to get some type of meeting where this city doesn't end up in flames. Killua.
I mean,
it's that really rests on you and Godfrey.
Yeah, I guess.
My whole point is I don't want another little siege or anything. If we can minimize the bloodshed. I mean, if you think about it, we just overthrew the city of demons without any citizens dying.
I'm sure there were some citizens who died.
A great amount fewer than who would have if a full-fledged assault took place. Plus, you never know. Maybe these cities can ally and make something a little bit stronger. You good with that?
I mean, I guess I'll go with Godfrey to go talk to Bladoon.
Me and Oliver can go speak with the Black Eagles, and also try to see if we can find someone prominent in the city that people respect to act as for someone. all we care about right now is getting them in the same room to talk.
Mhm.
Or even just like in a tent outside the city to sit and just converse.
Well, I guess we really just gotta know if Godfrey's willing.
Godfrey?
I ponder a little bit. I'm like, of course. It will be a little awkward to speak with Shulavan, right?
Yes, Shulevan.
It will be a little awkward speaking with Shulavan after the events that have transpired. But yes. Killua, you will come with me and we shall speak with him.
Okay. Clicker, can you help us out with that? I could technically get us there, I just don't know if I can get us back.
Do we want to plan to meet back here in a day? And we'll set the meeting point to. They're coming by river, right?
They're coming by air.
They're coming by air.
Oh, okay.
You assume
yeah.
they're bringing in airship.
Are they coming from the riverside or?
I'll take you to the
They're coming from
map.
the way we got in.
Take you to the map real quick. All right, so they're coming from Bladoon. They left when they said that they would. So it's a 3-day journey to Rarni. So they're coming in from the east.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's say we plan out like a meeting, half a day's travel outside of the city, or at least an hour outside of the city. Something that's not gonna be tactical.
I mean, we could try that.
And just, I don't know, maybe we can say like, minimize the number of. Pick some number where they're not bringing too many soldiers, so it's just basically who it is. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So I have a question.
I may have an answer.
You're planning on going where to meet Shulavan? You're planning on going all the way back to Bladoon for it? Yes.
Well, I thought he would be on the ship.
Okay.
At least meet the ships. Because you said they're what, like a day out?
About right now, yeah.
I mean, we could always just like wait for them, and as we see them, go bug them.
Yeah, either one. I mean, I want to kind of,
because it would be kind of dumb to go out there and then potentially just not find them because we went the wrong way.
I want to kind of split our effort. I mean, if you can, you know what I mean? You guys focused on that, we're focused on this. That way, we're accomplishing twice as much in the same period. If that makes sense.
So split the party.
Split the party.
We're splitting the party in a non-threatening manner.
Because,
So who's Clicker taking, and what you're taking to the army or to the flying or to the city? He can travel 270 miles in 8 hours.
I mean, here's the thing. You know which direction they're coming from, and you can fly out a bit, and then you're going to see them.
Yeah.
So I guess we could get there, but also I don't know how excited they'll be to see just three random figures just appear on their ship.
Well, I mean, you can have a banner with a white flag to.
Actually, we are made of cloud when we do it. We're basically just air. But we can. I know we have senses. I don't know if we can talk in the state.
We
everything
can't
I've seen in-
hold anything. I know that.
I thought you can't pick up anything, but it's whatever. I thought it's whatever you went into wind form with.
Yeah, anything that we have on us, we can hold, but
Yeah, so it's basically
we can't like hold it out for people to see.
Yeah, but the point is that when you pop up, you're holding a white banner of peace, and then
Or just have a Godfrey there, like,
But-
hey.
plus you get a dragonborn paladin holding whatever colors. I mean, you don't have
Still
to.
clad in the purple lion armor. He decorated his armor.
Oh yeah, Godfrey did get special armor. Didn't he?
Oh, he doesn't have. Oh, that's right. He got the armor from the guard.
I mean,
So he
to
doesn't
be
have-
fair, it's still basically the same.
Well, he can wear like a ghost outfit. Just put a sheet over him. Big old white.
Oh my god.
He's a ghost. Boo.
I don't think that's gonna go well.
They don't have Ku Klux Klan in this world. So the connotation
Not by that name.
The connotation is instantly ghosts. Let's be real.
Oh my god.
Point being,
No, they have happiest.
as long as you guys go out and as long as you're not threatening, if you're like you land early and you kind of make like a sign, hey, let's chat, or I don't know. You guys could do something. Creative bunches with magic. I'm just saying. I don't think they're gonna attack you right out.
So
Yeah,
can
I
we
mean-
talk in the state, Sean?
No.
Okay. But we have senses still, right?
You can
We
see, you can
and hear what
hear.
we're doing. Okay.
Yeah, you can wisp, wisp, wisp.
Spooky.
We're not ghosts.
I mean, we're basically ghosts at that point.
We're not ghosts.
We're not racist.
It's not racism if you hate everyone. As long as everyone has equal.
Stepping the
amounts of hate.
conversation forward. Keep it a little in character. What do you guys want to do?
If you guys do that, and me and Frankie will try to, figure out who's the next most popular, outspoken person against this last group.
Do we know who all's coming in the platoon brigade, airship brigade, whatever the crap?
No. We said they would bring help.
Okay. I mean, I'm still okay with this plan. I don't have a better one.
I like my plan. I think all this plan is basically getting people to sit down and talk and not fight, which is what I thought you guys wanted. I'm trying to make sure that this town doesn't get destroyed between two groups and no one dies.
So that's the plan?
Yeah, I
That's
guess
the
so.
plan.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Me and Frankie will go first then.
All right. Oliver, 0. you gentlemen finish a really nice breakfast. The other 3 are going to hang back. There's still plenty of time in the day, and some preparations for travel need to be made. They'll go ahead and set out a little bit after you guys, and cloud up and head out to the east to go searching for tiny dots on the horizon.
That'll go well.
Meanwhile, the 2 of you head out onto the town, and what would you like to do first?
I think we need we need to kind of ask around, see if we can figure out who the most outspoken critic is this last group that people look up to and see as a leader. I know the
Okay. So
I don't know if bards are going to be the one that knows that. Maybe reach out to bards, go through that direction.
Okay. So you start asking around town, and go ahead and roll a perception first.
Both of us or one of us?
Yeah, both of you. Okay. Okay. So around town, as you're going through, you notice 2 things. One, all of the members of the Black Hawks. Indeed. They are not running around like for every 1 that you see on guard duty, there's another 10 who's currently either helping clean up shops or helping with new construction in the city, repairing the broken buildings and various infrastructure-based tasks. And it seems like for a city that was essentially in ruins as of a day ago, it's starting to spring back extra fast because of the help that is the effort that's being put forth here. And the other thing that you'll notice about them is they do not have black hawks on them. They are now gray.
Black Eagles?
They're not black eagles, they're gray hawks.
Gray Hawks now?
Yeah.
So my father's forces have kind of changed their symbol and
Yeah.
All right.
It seems that he took your discussion to heart.
Oliver, this was all my idea.
What?
I told them to change his symbol and help people.
I don't believe you.
Trust me.
Eh?
Look at this face. Would I lie to you?
Maybe it was my idea, man. Who knows?
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, good work. Alright.
So, step around town. You hear the name Krylos mentioned several times, and you actually start to get an inkling of where he lives in the city, somewhere in the mid quarter, right, Frankie?
It was in the lower quarter.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
Sean.
probably
Yes, sir.
stayed near the tower, right?
Two things. While we're looking around, we're talking to people. What's the general consensus? How are people feeling about this? The Greyhawks.
For the most part, you can tell people are relieved that the old Pafiel guard are no longer harassing, and these newcomers, even though they came in with kind of, to use a very dangerous term these days, fire and fury. Today, like, no one's really capable of denying their help because they need it, but at the same time, it's not unappreciated, you know? People are
Gotcha.
glad that they are no longer under the thumb of
Demons.
demons.
Which
it is not widely known that they were demons. That they believe they were under the thumb of a dictator, and now they've been freed, and they're speaking well of who they're calling the Greyhawk.
All right. We do that other thing that we talked about with you. Just as we go?
You found a few. 10 gold, and that's going to grease a few palms and loosen a few tongues.
Okay, and I will give an extra 50 spread out to. So I'll give a total.
Well,
of 16.
now that's going to end up making a few really bombastic lyrics, for sure.
And I would make sure to clarify, just make it good.
8 inches. Yeah, they're 100%. Yeah, around
8 inches. 8 inches
around.
Girth.
Yeah.
Girthy.
Right.
I'm getting
Okay.
the dirtiest look, by the way, from the other side of this room.
Good.
I can't imagine why.
What's going
All right.
I wasn't paying attention.
You didn't miss much. All right, so going through the town a little bit, starting to head down to this lower quarter. You see more of the same. These figures. They're still wearing big black cloaks and black armor, but it's like they took all of the paint and they shined them real good to make these symbols kind of shine out gray, very distinct from what they once were. It's a very simple way of fixing what was a potentially terrifying symbol at one point is now redeeming. But as you walk down the street, you see something that's a little different. And it's causing a bit of a ruckus as you pass by.
What's that?
Walking down the street, there's a giant metallic man with a much smaller, what looks like be a very dirty gnome, walking around, jogging between its legs.
God damn it! Why is there something always happening? There's never not anything happening.
Oliver, we should totally avoid this man at whatever we do.
All right, let's go this way.
All right.
Wait, you.
Shit, run! Do not let him join us.
Why do we always get the crazy one?
I know. Do you call out to us?
I do actually call out to you.
What do you want?
He'll pull out a notebook and he'll flip through the pages and he'll point at type. You have a hat.
No, I don't. While wearing a hat.
Looks back down at the book. Ah, you're adventurers. There's
No, we're not.
How do you know?
There's
Okay,
the
you got
one
us,
that
but how
thinks
would
he's
you know
really
that?
cool with the robe that matches a mythological. Oh Lord, what does this say? It's written by. Oh goodness, you're trying to impersonate Robin Hood from the Second Age.
Oh my god, I forgot that Oliver's the only other one with a hat.
I have a hat too.
Yeah, Killua has a hat too.
And your hat resembles those of the first ages, where they would wear cowboy hats as their sign of true adventureship.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not wearing a hat. I don't have any hats. I don't know what you're talking about while touching my hat.
This is not a hat. This is a trophy. Like,
Tell me more about where you're from. I wish to know.
Hi, how are you? I'm Zero. Nice to meet you. These are all common conversations that people have before they say, "Hi,
right, primitives.
Who are you? Tell
I'm
me
Burgle.
everything."
I come from my mother.
I'm Burgle. Really? I'm Burgle Glumblestone.
All right. What's your social security number?
Looks down at the page. You primitives are quite strange.
What did you call me? Okay, we got a problem here. You're gonna call me names. I don't want to be your friend.
All right. Hold on. First off, let's just circle back to something very important.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm getting talked to from the side while I'm talking to you guys. How do you know us? Why are you?
Well, I've studied adventurers for years, just preparing for this, and it's just so exciting to finally meet a primitive who's a little bit less of an ape. Now,
He's calling
Did,
us
did
apes.
he just fucking call us a primitive? I walk off. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
I got shit to do.
wait.
What is
I
it,
have a
little man?
proposition
Yeah, it
for
doesn't
you.
feel good now, does it?
What's a proposition?
I was born into money.
Oh my god, he's Tarrington us.
I wish to follow you.
We're,
To
we're
learn your
not.
way.
We are not an escort.
I have my own escort. You'll not even know I'm here.
As the giant metal being, which you see is it's sort of like a man, but it's got like really much way longer arms. It kind of thumps forward and then crouches a little bit, like it's trying to be quiet, but instead, every time it walks, it's extremely loud.
You'll have no idea.
Jacob, are you Darrington us?
No, I'm not. It's close,
So-
but it's not the same.
It's close.
So why do you want to come with us?
Well, I have my reasons.
Well, you say you're from money, correct?
Yeah, that's a strange place to be from. Never heard of it.
Alright, we'll see how long this goes. If you want to come with us, that's fine. Just kind of hang out. Don't say anything unless we ask you, and you got to pick up the bills.
No calling people primitive.
Yeah, dude, that's just bad.
It's rude.
Huh. And then he'll write down some notes. All right, lead on. Let's go, Bill.
Now drawing
you
more
make the-
eyes than you used to have.
Can you make the thing friendlier?
Like,
What do you mean?
Put some daisies on it or something.
Look at him, he's smiling.
Hey, everybody, there's nothing to see here. It's just a man and his machine, you know. They love each other. Fine.
He's a bit bigger than that. He's a large creature. Also, that's
Yeah.
not my token.
No, that's Boar.
He is smiling.
Well, why is it that? Send me your other token.
What?
Yeah, send me your token. That must have gotten overridden.
Weird. I sent it to you in our messages. It's there. Just scroll up a bit.
I'll take care of it. Please continue.
We head off. Head into that guy you said. That guy's name.
Krylos?
Yes.
Going to
Krylos.
his house and trying to knock on the door. There's
Like a
nobody
dog.
home, and there hasn't been there for at least a week.
I
It would
Reach
appear
out
no
to
one's
what-
home.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You know what? Right, just if you're gonna comment on stuff like that, monologue it so it sounds awesome. The intrepid adventurers realize that no one is home. Like stuff like that. Just really spice this up.
All right.
Add a little bit of flair, and I do one of those like chef like hold my fingers together, and I really,
Yeah, no weak verbs from you, right?
yeah, really spice it up. If you claim to not be a primitive, then I need you to really explore this artistic space. All right, let's Oliver, let's touch base with some of the neighbors. See if we can see where he is.
All right. I go to the next door neighbors and just I knock on the door.
I expectantly look at this this man and his metal machine and not narrating.
He'll just take down some notes and give you a glare.
All right, that's about fair. That's welcome. That's about the glare I expect.
A few moments pass, and a young woman answers the door. Yes? Can I? Oh. And she just looks up at this massive,
Ignore
metallic
him.
faced being.
Okay, they don't bite. I swear.
Oh, he's very
Uh,
friendly.
Okay.
So, what's up with the dude next door?
Oh, Sir Krylos. He left, maybe a week and a half ago.
When's he coming back?
I don't know.
I step into view.
Hello.
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 What's up with that guy that lives next door?
She looks over at you, Oliver. Is he all right? It's a very interesting hat choice.
That's what I said.
I do a very
He'll take
low
down some more
bow,
notes.
sweeping the hat off.
Yeah, if you actually listen to the bards around here, I'm sure they'll be very kind to him. He's fine. His hat's fine.
You know who else has a great hat? This guy right here, and I point over to Oliver. Look at this guy.
I do have a great hat.
If you talk to the bards, they'll say great things about him too.
Yeah.
Yes, your hat is very nice, sir.
Does Krylos have a hat?
He's been known to wear hats from time to time.
Well, what else can you tell us about him?
I don't know, sirs. I'm going to need to go now.
I'm sorry. All right. I think we kind of buried the lead.
Please,
Totally
let's
buried the lead on this one.
just leave me alone,
Well,
please.
we
And she
need
just
his
goes
help.
to close the door.
But
Wait.
I'll have money. I do like that fading, trailing off voice. We have money.
We have money.
Did she
The
stop?
door does close.
All right.
Hey,
And
Next
the
name.
two adventurers failed to. Is that what you were looking for?
And the smelly little man pisses me off.
it's fine. He's fine. Don't get salty. I pull out a single gold coin and I knock on the door with it.
I sent it to you, Sean.
Yeah, I got it. What is it now?
We need his help for the betterment of this city. I know. Really talking big, but just we need his help. Do you know of any way to contact him or where he might go?
I honestly don't know. He
You know-
was once a really at one point he was a powerful hero, and he was one of the few heroes, the Grey Wardens. I'm sure you know of.
I don't
Oh my god.
really. I don't really recall.
He's the Krylos? Holy
Yes.
shit, dude. Read your history. Don't offended. Museum was my favorite place as a kid.
I'm sorry. The who?
See, I don't think
Yeah,
these
don't-
people are well known. I don't think these
I
people.
thought you love adventures. Where have you been living?
My information was a bit outdated.
I don't know who the fuck Robin Hood is, but I know who Robin Hood is.
So here's my question: do you know of anyone that might know him that could reach out to him?
I'm sorry, I don't know the business of heroes. I wouldn't know where he is. I know that he sometimes heads to the Halfling Kingdom. Another one of the old heroes. They rule there, and perhaps that's where he went.
Is he a good man?
He tries to.
That's not really a glowing recommendation. I don't mean to toot our horn, but I point to Oliver and myself. We saved this city. We're the heroes, and we're
Ooh.
looking to find someone who's going to help this city into the future.
As I understand it, the Greyhawks saved this city.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but that's my papa.
Can you tell us why everyone, or like a majority of people, recommended him when we asked about it?
Recommended Krylos?
Yeah, as potential leader
Because
for the
he's
city.
trying to help. He's trying to change the city for good as best as he can.
What do you guys
How?
want?
I mean, he's tried numerous initiatives. He's tried reaching out to the great houses. Well, there still were great houses, and I assume these days he would be working with our saviors to help fix the city and help repair some of the damage. He was trying to change the way that Rarni ran.
In what ways?
It is by making it so that instead of a few houses were in charge, that a Congress would be. But he met resistance.
If I write you a letter, if I give you a letter, will you give it to him the next time you see him?
He did ask me to get his mail, so yes.
But just actually a little bit more effort in terms of making sure he takes this right away.
I can. I can't promise that he'll be back anytime soon, but when he does, I'll give it to him, no problem.
All right. Just give me a few. Let me write something out, and I'll be back with it.
Very well.
And basically, Sean, just what I'll do is I'll write a letter, just kind of explaining the belief, the real basic of what the party had talked about. You know, wanting to have someone step up, and that I'm the son of the leader of the Greyhawks, one of the heroes of the city, and I also include a second letter from me to my father for him to give, with a lot of wisecracking jokes in there, so he would know that it's me.
Okay.
And I seal it and give it to her to give to him.
Okay.
Like I'll go back if need be to do it, but yeah.
That's fine. Consider it done. So,
How do you feel about this, Oliver?
It's probably the best we can do.
I mean, it sounds like this, like while we're away from her, it sounds like they're pretty happy with this other group. But I mean, I'll definitely I can get them incorporated.
It sounds, from what I've can understand, is that these guys are presenting a very short-term fix to a system that has been like this for years. And the reason people are recommending Krylos over them still is that he's offering changes that will impact the future.
Yeah, so why not? Why not both? Get the short term and the long term.
Yeah, for now, I think the city's fine.
Well, I mean, the city's not fine because it has no leadership and
It has a pseudo leadership in the Greyhawks.
yeah, and you know, I'm not even I don't want them to play a long-term role. I mean, if they can help the area and act as an arm for the right thing to do, that's. But who am I? Maybe there's some common ground we can find.
If he was a hero, wouldn't the bards have songs about him? Maybe if we go and get some songs or something about the Grey Wardens, we could get some more information on him if we need it.
I mean, she said he's most likely at the Halfling Kingdom. I mean, I don't know if there's magic that could send word to return back quickly. You could send some type of animal, either a rider or some type of animal messenger, some message via magic. As long as he's here sooner rather than later, I think. Either way, the talks have to happen between the Greyhawks and Bladoon.
Yeah, this is a mess.
It's as long as they talk, it's better off than it was. That's
Yeah.
all. That's as long as there's a conversation.
There's a lot of power in play.
Yeah, but as
Yeah.
long as the power, I mean, the Greyhawks are willing to show that they'll change what's needed.
Let's just hope there's no conflict over the occupiers, the occupees, and the Blooderners.
I told him straight up that I was not happy with that idea, and honestly, he looks like he took a lot of it to heart.
Everything will be all right, at least for us. I don't know about the city, but that's fine.
It's fine. All right, and we'll I'll bring him to go see my father. I'll bring Oliver with me to go see my father in Burgle.
Okay.
And I think that would round out our day, probably.
Okay. It doesn't take long. You kind of figure all you have to do is ask around the various members of the newly minted Greyhawks, and you are able to find him in a relatively well adorned manor house that's been kind of cleaned out and turned into a command post. And one of the guardsmen ferries you and your party in. And he looks over. Ah, Cade. I'm glad you were able to come.
Zero. We don't. Cade.
It's the name I gave you. Not good enough?
Oh, old man.
I know your secret.
I haven't really. To be fair, you've already known that secret.
I have.
You see Burgle just quickly write stuff down in the book.
Yeah. Rip that page out, motherfucker.
What? I didn't do anything.
You rip the page out. You don't get. Cross it out.
You see him like,
You want to hang out with us? It means you got to keep secrets too.
he puts a cross through it and closes the book.
That was not. Nope. On more crossies.
No one looks at my notebook. Will you talk to your father already?
Oh, God.
Cade, your friends?
Yeah.
New friends, obviously.
I'm Burgle.
Hafnar Morthill.
Pleasure to meet you. Very large man.
He's actually rather slender because he's not wearing his armor now.
Burgle is 2.5 feet
Yep.
tall.
Fair point. Fair point. He is rather tall for a humanoid, but now that he's not wearing giant metal pauldrons, you see that his shoulders are kind of old and slumped, and well, not soft in any way, more weathered. He wears a simple tunic with a very prominent hawk symbol on it, and is just surrounded by people. Like he had some privacy before in the tent and everywhere, and you guys were able to talk. Now there's 30 people in a living room at the moment, and they're all trying to run around, and there's missives going everywhere, and you can barely speak. But he speaks up, tries to speak to you. Son, what do you need? I'm a little bit busy.
Yeah. Busy? Wait, busy with what? What are you up to? And I point to a random guy, someone working. You there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Status report.
Organizing reports say that there's a breach in the water ducts to the south, in the Southlands. We're working on getting it restored so we can get more fresh water to the southern district.
Good job. Carry on.
He gives a confused look to your father and then goes back to his work. He was trying to write a letter and a set of orders. As you can see, there's a lot going on. A lot needs attention.
Yeah.
The city's been hurting for a long time, Kate.
Yeah, glad you took my advice. Just to kind of get to the point, glad to see that you're taking my advice. We're reaching out to that Bladoon army I told you about. Ideally to have a meeting tomorrow. I would like you to be there.
I trust you're setting it up on neutral ground.
I think we said in his brig with all his army there. Is that not the right thing to do? Oh, that's awkward.
You have your mother's sense of humor.
I'm sorry. Yeah. As long as just kind of keep it low key, and the idea is to talk. Oliver, I don't know if you want to bring up that person we met.
The girl?
No, or we talked. We were found out about.
You met a girl now.
No.
My God, you move fast.
Yes, but no.
The guy? Is it Krylos?
Yeah, that guy.
Have you heard of that guy? Sir?
Krylos. The name doesn't sound unfamiliar. Who are you speaking of?
No,
Is it a local?
Yeah, and the people are quite fond of him, apparently. He
I
was a
wonder
hero,
if it's
apparently.
that Oh, it is that Krylos. Well, I knew that there were several of the old heroes living in the city.
Several?
What do you know of his intentions? As I recall, one of those said heroes tried shooting me in the back.
Ooh, devious.
Well, what we got from the girl is that he wanted major change in the city in the form of
I have effected major change in the city.
a congressional body rather than a lead, how you put it, autocrat.
I think he wants democracy in the city.
Some sort of representation. Apparently, he does a lot of proactive stuff that.
Look around you, young man. Does this cacophony lead you to believe that a democracy or some form of lower republic is what the city needs right now?
All right. Time out. I do a big old T symbol with my hands. I'm just saying, and he's either way. I said before, you needs to have a representative from this city, and this is someone that the city looks up to. You guys can complain about the logistics and.
I will think about it, Cade. For now.
Papa, and I give him a puppy eyes.
For now.
Daddy.
We have an invading army to deal with.
What?
Technically, is an invading if it was coming here for the previous regime that Oliver and myself did such a wonderful job of ending. I guess you were there too, but I mean,
I most certainly hope that your sunny disposition can hold out when the zealots get here.
Think of them more as watchdog.
I think
Zealots?
I think Zealots also fits too, though.
So it definitely fits.
Well, they have a lot of religious zeal. I think they have good intentions.
They are a holy army.
Ah, Bladoon.
Emphasis on army.
And you're an army, and you don't consider yourselves that bad.
No, I've done terrible things. Far
Well,
from holy.
Okay. Well, holy people do bad stuff all the time. To the other holy people.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Okay.
I don't think we need to argue about holy or not holy. The point is we still need to sit and meet. We need to go in with the intention of conversation and moving forward without bloodshed to the city. From my understanding, they've never wanted to rule outside their borders.
From what I can tell, it's usually only when there's a big man threatening the world. But
Can I do
Boys
a
have
history check, Sean? Because I've
Sure.
read about this before. I want to know about the history of Bladoon and whether or not they've tried to expand.
Sure.
I'm not proficient, but
They haven't made an outright move to expand, but on several occasions, they have done their damnedest to kind of influence the other close by, quote unquote friendly city states. Most notably, Rarney and their 'cause they don't really go to Ilford because
I just heard you start with
yeah.
an I, so I thought you
Yeah,
were going to go Ilford.
I changed it very quickly because I was misspeaking. But yes, most notably in Rarney, they've been trying many years and have made several attempts.
huh.
Oh, they're going to love this opportunity then.
Well, you all are going to have fun.
One might only guess. Cade,
Insert
are you
awkward
going to
silence
stay
as
and
he
help?
tries to get back.
He's not here.
He's not
He's
here.
not here? Fucking fuck. So, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
can go
doing
ahead.
okay.
If you guys want a more descriptive description of Burgle, there is one in his bio.
Hopefully that little bit of explanation about Balloon helped you, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bladoon, think an entire city that for thousands of years now has worshipped Bahamut and has survived solely on his grace in on multiple occasions, and as one of the most powerful militaries in the region.
they're basically Jerusalem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like full power Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
The zero's back.
Yes.
Hey.
Go
ahead.
Yeah. I as long as I just want you to know, go in with an open mind. I just don't want more bloodshed. We kind of lucked out getting minimal, and I like to keep that. That makes sense.
Boy, I would be astonished if we get out of this one with our noses clean. But I'll do what I can.
I go to give him a fist bump.
He just kind of glares at you.
And as
extend
the
my
hero attempted to maintain relations with his father only lost more faith in him.
Oh my god, I love this. I love this character development that's happening right before my eyes.
So does
All
Virgil
in
write all of this in his
character
notebook?
Say that. I say that in character. To be fair, he is accurate. You are losing faith in me, and I go for a wet willy.
Make a dexterity save. You go in for the wet willy, and his hand is really fast, but even though it is very fast, he is still very old and a bit slow, and maybe not as fast as he used to be. You're able to dodge around a haymaker and just get the tip of your pinky in there for a little wiggle. He pushes you away and yells.
And
Get
I
out.
walk out on that. I walk out on top. I walk out. I leave.
Your customs are so strange. Is that how you say goodbye to people?
If you can't have fun with life,
Yeah,
what's the point of
yeah.
living?
I do it to him too, and then walk out.
Does he try to do it to me?
Yeah.
Hold on. What check do I make against this?
So if you're trying to resist the wet willy, then let's make an opposing grapple check.
Wait, I have a question. Bill, as a reaction, can make an attack against anyone who makes an aggressive action towards me.
You can have Bill make an attack.
Can I just have him? I just want him to do the grapple instead of me, just to grab him before he tries.
Well,
okay, you can have
does
Bill
it count
make
as
a
an
grapple
aggressive
check.
action if I told you it's just how it's a custom?
If you
Still
realize
his
it
reaction
is
to stop it.
aggressive,
Alright, at this point, Oliver, an opposing grapple check, please.
So is that an
It
athletics?
has to be athletics, yeah.
You're instigating, so in athletics. Okay.
Aww.
So you go in to go after it, but just as just a reactionary thing, as he's been programmed, Bill just reaches down and grabs you by the collar, Oliver, and kind of lifts you up off the ground by a foot or so.
We got a problem here.
Bill, put him down. Don't try to touch me. Bill will kill you.
Bill,
Kill
let's
Bill.
go, and you thump down the foot and a half or so you were dangling. You land kind of a little hard, but
Oh, the council will love to hear this. And I'll go ahead and walk out.
Wait, what'd you say?
as he walks out.
Just walk out after him. Excuse me.
Huh? Yes?
What council?
Oh, the Council of the Severfeblin. The Severfeneblin.
You find it very difficult to hear over
boo.
the pounding of Bill's giant legs, and you're not quite sure what he's saying.
I don't know what the is, but
Where I come from.
So you're reporting to them?
Oh, I just tell
Yes.
them what's happening. They're not going to do anything. They just want to add it to the archives.
I think you're a spy.
A sort, but
You're on
it's
my
not like we're going
list.
to attack.
I whisper
Okay.
to Oliver. He's working with him. He's working with the magical maestro.
I killed the magic maestro.
Did you, or is that what he wanted you to think?
No, I even faked the crime scene to make it look like it wasn't me. He's dead.
Yeah. Did
I
he let you do that? That's
No.
what a mastermind would do.
No, he kind of screamed in pain as he fell to the ground, bleeding out, and
Yeah.
coughing up
Or
blood.
he
And
set
he,
that guy
has,
up to be
he actually
that
pooped
pain.
himself too.
What are you talking about?
I killed someone. All right, he was a bad guy. He's dead. Crossed him off the list.
He was the bad guy.
All
So-
right.
So bad.
Oh
right.
man.
Well, anywho, we should probably be off.
To where?
I don't know. Where do you take residence? I have no idea.
The moon.
Well,
Did you say the moon?
Well, I did not say the moon.
All right. Yeah.
It depends how many brownies you eat, man.
Let's we're gonna go out for dinner. You said you said in agreement for you coming along that you're paying for these bills.
Buy food. That's fine.
We go to somewhere upper class.
All right, you head to the high end of the city, the high district in the north. A lot of places are a little bit wrecked, but there is one rather fancy-looking inn called the Raven's Perch.
I don't
And-
remember them being very fancy.
In your day, it wasn't.
All right, this is what you call fancy. It's
Going inside, it's all brass fixtures and very fine old wood. And
why did you use these dead trees in order to build your buildings? It's so mechanically inefficient. you
Yeah, you gotta leave Bill outside.
Oh,
Probably.
They don't serve their kind here.
No, they just don't.
that's
He
a bit-
doesn't fit in there.
that's a bit racist.
It's Star Wars.
Thank you.
And I turned to whoever is closest. I don't know if it's actually someone who works there. Wait, I can't bring Bill in. You explain this.
Might break the floor.
Bill takes a step in
What
and
do you-
falls into the basement.
what are you talking about, young man?
Well, why can't I bring my friend in?
Who's your friend?
I'll put my thumb outside to Bill, who is just like trying to stick his head through the door.
Iron Giant style.
What the hell is that thing?
It's Bill.
Well, leave it outside? I don't know. I don't work here. What's wrong with you? Leave me alone.
Can I?
About
can I
at this
please
point,
talk to someone who works here?
a young woman with kind of shoulder length blonde hair and a very proper looking kind of pantsuit.
Ah, yes, you seem to look like you know what you're talking about.
Good
Why can I
evening,
not-
gentlemen.
Why can I not bring my friend inside?
Because he wouldn't fit.
You don't have a back door.
So she said.
Yes, but he wouldn't fit in the chairs.
All right, hold on. Sean, I have a question.
Hmm.
Can we go to the whisper room real quick?
Oh boy.
Bill's a transformer.
We murder Bill.
So I was like a little bit in and out when you're talking about what Bill looks like. Does it look like the picture?
I think that's what he looks like, but
It's a robot.
he's a metal
robot version.
It's a robot dog.
It's a
Robot
Kitty.
bear thing?
no. It's a Underdark race.
Just look up Quagga.
Yeah. So
Look up what?
first, Quaggalith. It's a humanoid race spelt with starts with a Q.
Okay.
Sverfnebelin is the Forgotten Realms capital of the Deep Gnomes. It's
Isn't it also the name of Deep Gnomes?
no, Sverfnebelin is the name of the city. It was destroyed by the Drow in the Dritz books.
All right.
Bill, travel mode.
No, I found
It is a transformer. Who called it?
So as he says that, the giant monstrous machine man that you've been traveling with all afternoon suddenly stands up straight, closes its arms in to its chest, and kind of folds over a few times. And you hear just loud clanging and clacking, and you hear the sound of really loud whirring gears. And you're not quite sure how, and there's definitely some magic to it. But standing before you, what once was a large mechanical creature, a roller suitcase.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Someone
Well,
watched the Ant-Man trailer too many times.
I don't know why, but when he does this, I impulsively do that,
Mhm.
making the transformer sounds.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't even
It's
know
just-
why I
with
do
that-
it.
some-
It's impulse.
With some
It's
added,
impulse.
it's that sound with some added steampunk gears and whirring.
It's for some far away is some anime music.
Bill's
Exactly.
a little bit bigger on the inside. and I'll go ahead and pick him up and I'll carry him in.
There's a lot of pop culture references.
Mhm.
Hey,
All right. Well, where are we going to sit?
haven't brought this up, but you're really little.
Oh yes.
Okay. Just wanted to double
What do you
check.
mean? I mean, I don't seem to grow. I'm not Bill.
No,
The
I know.
young
I
woman,
just
noticing that you guys have a lot to talk about, leads you to your table and offers to get drinks.
Uh,
I think we have a very nice dinner. Not to roleplay the whole dinner. But
Yeah.
I think we have a nice dinner.
yeah.
Yeah.
We eat hearty.
How much gold is out of my pocket?
75 for drinks and dining.
Oh, it's not that bad.
That's so
75 gold
inexpensive
for a
dinner.
single dinner.
That's a
It's
very
fine.
expensive dinner.
It's extremely expensive, but it's fine.
That's like a NFL rookie going out to dinner with the offensive line for the first time, and they make him pay.
Mhm.
I think after dinner we go back to the inn. I mean, I don't think we have anything else. Maybe some more stops off at Bard's.
Okay.
So you're coming back to the tower, or you're going
You
somewhere
guys are heading back to the tower. We will rewind time to Godfrey,
reference.
Clicker, and Killua.
else? We can't
And
rewind time. That's not possible.
I have the power.
Oh, what's the name of that thing from Harry Potter?
Time tuner.
Oh my god, thank you, Sean.
It's time turner, but not
So, oh god.
Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
I'm sorry. Now, Godfrey, Clicker, Killua. What time would you like to leave?
You sound good to you guys?
Works for me.
Yeah. Whatever.
That way we have like the sun.
Okay.
Clear's a little confused which way we're headed, though.
To the east, sir.
Because it's gonna be hard to communicate once we're in that state.
So just follow like Godfrey, and or Killua.
So basically, follow the gaseous cloud that is
And look for the big boats in the sky.
that do not look like Bidoof. And yeah,
Okay.
whenever everyone's ready, he holds up the beads. One of them shatters, and they all turn into small cloud forms.
Okay. So in your cloud form, you can move relatively quickly.
34 miles per hour. I did the math.
Mm-hmm.
For 8 hours. That's 272 miles in 8 hours. So I don't know how fast we'd get there.
Quick maths.
Quick
Mhm.
maths. He does math.
Well, I mean, we also have to find it. Unless it's like really easy to find them.
I don't know how many flying ships there are.
I would like you guys to make investigation or perception.
Well, I'm better at perception.
I suck at both.
Well,
I'll
you
just
guys
get
suck.
lost.
So you searched around for a couple of hours and you haven't seen the ships on the horizon quite yet. You're a good 50, 60 miles out now. You can choose where to go.
Before we roll again. Wait, can I do that? No, I can't.
No, you can't do that.
This is a weird state of matter.
Okay,
He tries
I
to,
guess
but nothing happens.
let's just keep looking. I guess.
So you guys headed east for 2 hours to kind of fan out a little bit and keep your eyes open.
Okay.
You were
Yeah,
unable to find it. What would you like to do
I
now?
guess I head more towards the direction of Ladoon if we're not. We keep looking.
Okay.
So I don't think 2 hours is
8 hour limit.
Give another perception check.
I'm gonna use luck.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Might be on
What the
guys.
crap?
So, Killua, you were just really enjoying being a cloud for a while.
Pretty great.
It's like really nice. It's pretty great. Clicker, you get to fly.
I know Clicker is losing his mind, but they can't hear it, so they don't know.
Godfrey, after the first couple of hours, you kind of get a feeling for things. You've been trying to keep up with the others. You weren't able to really look. You got to settle down. You kind of got your bearings, and you were able to start actually looking. You start seeing the profile of a familiar-looking ship. Upon some inspection, you notice it is in fact the Reconciliation, flagship of Ladoon, captained by a man you know, Captain Thane. What would you like to do? It's maybe a mile and a half away currently. Yeah, it's about a mile and a half from you guys right now.
Go to the ship.
Yeah, I guess I should just go to the ship, but really, you guys. I guess you guys will find it eventually, hopefully.
Okay. So
I'm
make
sorry.
perception checks, Clicker and Killua.
Click on
I'm
it.
All right, Clicker.
gonna use luck
Killua's
again.
gone.
Clicker. Yeah, you notice
Oh my
pretty
god.
effectively, like just out the corner of your eye, you see Godfrey kind of like veering off to the side, and then you follow him a little bit. You soar around to Killua a little bit. You kind of veer towards Godfrey a little bit more, and you look up and you see the two, the not the two, but the many now ships of Ladoon, with the one larger of all of them.
Okay.
It is a massive airship. You've seen some
Yeesh.
airships. This thing is big. Like it's like you read about big and then bigger than that.
Can Clicker get Killua's attention? Zoom around him a couple times and try to fly towards it so he looks.
Sure. Killua, perception check at advantage.
That one.
I hope not.
Hey,
Okay.
who needs advantage?
It takes a bit. Actually, Clicker flies through you, and it's very disorienting for a second as your form kind of shimmers and shifts a bit. And you look over and you see him wisp around. And he turns off to the side. You follow, and you see what they have seen.
Okay.
And you all start
So,
heading towards
This is
the
ship.
Reconciliation.
Before any of us like solidify on the ship, I want to point out that little aspect. I don't know what that would look like and what would be happening in the state, but that's a thing.
Yes, incapacitated and cannot move.
So just standing there, like shimmering and turning into a person slowly.
Think like when the teleporter coalesces.
Right. So like I'm just saying for everyone on the ship looking at us, it's gonna be really.
You know, it'd be really great if we would could have thought if I had thought to like tell you guys to land on the ground and then I'd just like summon birds and then we'd fly up to the ship.
By then it'd be
You
gone. It probably
guys
goes faster than
are-
your words.
You guys are heading towards that ship still. The thought crosses your mind, and you go, "Ugh, oops."
Let's just
What
board
are
the
you guys gonna do?
reconciliation as clouds.
So I guess
Okay.
float to the reconciliation. Do we want to like try to stealth?
Well, I mean,
You're a
In
cloud. You can't
as
make a stealth
clouds?
check.
you're a cloud. You can't stealth. You also can't really talk to each other about wanting to stealth. Just putting that
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
Clicker just kind of starts flying circles around the ship as a little cloud thing because he likes flying. But I don't know what you guys are doing.
So Clicker breaks off and starts flying around in circles around the ship. And
And none of us can yell at him.
Can I see Captain Thane?
no, not currently.
Great.
Make a perception check, though. Okay.
You know, for
Okay.
-2, that really isn't that bad.
Oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
So you have a health bar one in the state. I want to imagine the more health you have, the bigger the cloud you
Hmm.
You have resistance to non-magical weapons.
I'm sure they're gonna
So-
have magical stuff.
Godfrey and Killua, you guys land on the deck of the Reconciliation, the main deck, forward of the ship. And do you immediately begin to coalesce?
Yep.
I mean, I'd like to.
Okay.
Do people seem to notice that we've landed on the ship as clouds?
The watchmen have taken notice of you, yes.
Do they seem aggressive to us?
They seem more curious than anything else at the moment.
Alright, well then I guess we'll just, at least I'm gonna start not being a cloud anymore.
The two of you begin to solidify. Clicker is currently whirring around. And noting that and the two figures that are now coalescing, the alarm is raised on the Reconciliation.
Oh, wonderful.
It takes about 30 seconds for guards to be summoned, and a boarding repelling party is raised. By the time the two of you fully coalesce, you have 20 very tense looking guardsmen with guns and weapons pointed at you.
They have guns?
They do have guns.
Oh man, I didn't know Balloon had guns.
I'm gonna put my hands up, and I'm gonna say, okay, I know it looks suspicious, but I point to Killa. This is all his fault.
How is this my fault? We were sent here to go talk to Thane.
You, noble one, why do you wear the colors of a traitor? They're talking to you, Godfrey.
I look at him puzzled. What do you mean, traitor?
You wear the purple lion. We know that is the house of a traitor now.
Your armor, Godfrey.
Yeah, you've got that Papiel lion.
Oh shit!
Well, talk your way out of it.
So he found that armor while in prison and wore it because it was better than his old armor.
Yes.
He hasn't had a chance to fix it yet.
Yes, I wear this armor because it is better than the stuff I already had. Yes. I don't wear it because of the purple line. I wear it because it is a much stronger material.
Plate better than chain, as
Yes.
would probably seem.
Plate is so much better than chain.
They don't respond very well to that. In fact, one of the guardsmen who wears a higher rank than the others calls out, "All right, throw him in the brig. We'll deal with him later. We have work to do."
Can we talk to Captain Thane, please?
Do you have any reason why you'd want to talk to Captain Thane?
Yeah, we were told to come here because we wanted to tell you that we have successfully defeated the people who were controlling Orani and wanted to set up a meeting with the person who helped us conquer Orani so that we could potentially meet a peaceful end to this whole debacle.
Plus, I just want to say hi to Captain Thane, see how he's doing. Haven't seen him in a while.
The guardsman leans over, whispers something to one of his fellows. He runs off, and the guardsman addresses you. I suppose we'll have to see. In the meantime, guards step forward, clamp you guys in chains, and Clicker, what are you doing during this?
He's
minute or so?
listening, watching, and flying in circles.
Okay.
Cloud
Does your AC change in cloud form?
It doesn't say, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So you guys are in chains, and Clicker.
Okay.
Cut shots.
What's your AC?
19. If my armor is on, technically. I don't know.
I would give him some sort of cover. He is a cloud in the
It's
sky.
resistant to all non-magical damage.
Of all
Yep.
magical damage, or just
Probably-
Resistant to all non-magical damage.
They're probably shooting you with magic, though.
Well, actually, it's just non-magical damage from weapons.
Well, about 10 firebolts start soaring through the air and trying to tag you.
Are
Clicker.
we still up here and available to see them?
Already in the cell.
You guys are being led away. Make a
Uh,
perception check, each of you.
okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, the first thing Clicker will do is go to the direct bottom of the ship.
Before that, the first volley of firebolts comes
Can
at
I
you.
make a check to see if I can see people coming, like getting ready to shoot firebolts at me? So I was watching them, so I had to have some. I'm literally flying around the ship, so I'd see things around it. Can I make this?
Okay. I had assumed that you were doing it like in loop the loops because it was fun.
I mean, it would have been it would have been all three. All
Okay.
three.
Okay. Make so at disadvantage.
hey, it's still an 18.
Okay. Then yes.
When I see
You would
the
have had
people led
about
away,
a round of prep, seeing this happen on a ship and seeing several mages step out and prepare themselves to repel the magical borders.
first thing he would have done is seeing the mages. He would have on the bottom of the ship is just like a regular ship. Like there's no, I don't know how to put it.
It's a little
Peaceful.
flatter, but it does have several portholes all the way up and down the side and bottom.
Okay.
As if it's
They still have to run up and down to shoot you.
That's interesting. Well, first thing he does is, I guess, fly to the bottom. His plan right now is to like fly into the cell that those two are being led into, so he can like already be in the cell because he really doesn't want to get shot down. But at first, he's gonna fly to the bottom of the ship where there wasn't anyone shooting firebolts at him.
Okay.
As in his cloud state, and then he waits to see if anyone starts charging towards him down there.
Make a perception check while you're down there.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're down there, you see 2 points of entry. One, there's a lot of small doors all the way up and down the sides and the bottom that look like they would open in for easy access for whatever might be needed. Also, up towards the front of the ship, there appears to be a opening that would just sink the hell out of a normal ship, but since this is an airship, it appears to be a wide, like, kind of mouth to the ship, which could potentially be used for entry if you wished to use it.
Flicker's gonna wait below the ship for 30 seconds, just so the mages will be a little off guard, and then we'll attempt, after waiting for maybe a minute, half a minute to a minute, to fly to where he last saw Godfrey and Clicker to join them and start turning back into a person. He just wants to not get shot down on his like second day out of chains.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be a good guy. It's a little bit of changing.
After about 10 seconds of you not flying around and being visible, you do hear a couple of yells, and then about 15 seconds later, you do hear some sliding noises as several of the underbelly doors open and people start peeking their heads out.
Is there any
Uh,
way to, I guess, hide amongst the clouds? Are we cloud level? Below cloud level?
You're below cloud level.
Okay. As soon as they start poking heads out, then yeah, he'll fly around to the front where he last saw Godfrey and
Okay.
Killua.
Before then,
Okay.
we are gonna have to do some
Firebolts.
not
what?
firebolts. These ones are just gunshots.
Okay. I'm hoping they're not magical guns.
Well, 2 of 4 hit you.
Okay.
That's going to be 6 and 7 damage.
Ooh, round it up to 13. After getting shot, he'll fly around again, he'll try to go amongst the people, like above, like melee range, but just skim over them, hopefully to catch them off guard and not get far enough range where you can get seen by within shot. Just skim right to those two, if that makes sense.
Okay, so back up around the top of the ship.
Yep. It's only been 30 seconds. Again, haven't gotten far.
Where the mages have been readying actions.
I'm sure, because are those two just watching me get shot?
We couldn't see you!
They don't hear stuff going on?
They've been led in, and they know there's a ruckus going on. The two of you, there's a ruckus going on now. And you two have been led in after the disturbance on decks. You are being brought down through the various decks of the ship at the moment.
Okay. In that case,
Godfrey and Killua can definitely notice now that there's something going on.
Have they mentioned flying cloud thing?
There's another attacker coming on the ship.
Are there just like the 2 guards like leading us down to the room or whatever, or
10?
Oh, there's 10 people leading us down.
Yeah.
They're
4 in
not
front,
taking...
4 in back, 1 to each of you.
Okay. I think you guys might be shooting at my friend. He's
Is
still
your
a
friend
cloud.
attacking us?
No, I think he just wants to land.
And to be fair, we didn't come to attack anyone. We came to talk.
This is true.
If you wanted to talk, why didn't you send up a flare from the ground? Or
Because we couldn't talk when we were clouds and didn't think about it beforehand. So it was kind of hard to
I
think
suggest
of a
that
plan.
you try thinking before you put your friends in danger next time. The word goes out that they should clear space and be ready. So the mages do not fire. They will, however, step. Basically, they've formed a circle around the area.
Okay.
It's very obvious that there's a circle, like an open area circle for you to potentially land. Yeah.
Okay. Well, not seeing them there and not getting shot down by fire, thankfully, Clicker will, in his like cloud form, land there and start transforming. And it says he can't take actions or reactions, but he can still have movement speed and talking when he's transforming.
No,
right?
you're incapacitated.
Which just says actions and reactions you can't take. I wasn't sure. It's cloud form where you're still conscious.
Yeah, but I don't think you can move.
You can't.
I think you're just stuck.
I wasn't sure that counted as an action or reaction. Walk around or talk. Or
Try it again. Try it again.
Hello?
What are you trying to do?
Just talk while mid-transforming, because it said incapacitated.
Incapacitated means incapacitated. You are unable to.
Okay. Well, Clicker starts transforming back into his bird self in the middle of them.
The two of you are in a different part of the ship. Clicker, as you finish coalescing, you are already seized. And there is a very stern-looking guardsman looking you up and down. Well, what do we have here?
Flicker will open his mouth and recite the entire conversation that they had before coming here.
You get about like 3 or 4 sentences in, and
I don't know if
he
anyone
just
knows
tries
what
to
Kenku
close.
is,
Yeah, he just tries to close your mouth,
and he shuts up.
and he opens it again.
He doesn't continue.
Oh, it would have been great if it continued.
He doesn't want to be
Just
killed.
like right where it left off.
But like it wasn't like Godfrey's voice. I'm not sure if he heard Godfrey talk earlier.
If you have a story to tell, and you're going to get to tell it to your brigmate.
To who?
Your brigmate, he said. Take him away. Put him in a different part of the ship than the others.
Really?
And they do. Oh, yes. They do. In fact, Godfrey, Killua, you guys are, after a while, split and brought to completely different... the rooms that you are all put in, because they are all the same, are basically empty rooms with iron, not bars, but like kind of sheeting. Like it's enclosed. You are put basically in small iron boxes with a single door with 3 slats at the front of it. Slats are currently closed.
So through the sending stone, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna like telepathically say to Godfrey. So I think we fucked up.
Godfrey, you hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm casting spells.
Apparently they don't work.
You don't know that.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
he
I
just
don't
hasn't
know that.
responded.
Yeah, he
Godfrey does
hasn't
not
responded.
respond.
We'll be that way then.
All right. Well, looks like we're half a party down.
We'll check
Hashtags.
back with you
Split the party.
guys.
Who would have thought that we would have been the ones to fuck up the least?
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
real.
check
sorry, but
We'll check back with you guys later. Zero, Oliver, and your new friend Virgil. You return to the tower that you've been staying at. Godfrey, Clicker, and Killua are not yet back.
I take out the sending stone, and I do the. What do I gotta yell at this point? Probably.
just
Probably.
talk. Maybe yell.
Hey, I know you guys are probably busy. You don't have to respond right now, and I understand if you don't. I wouldn't think anything weird of it. We had a really great day. I hope all is well. Talk to you later. No rush. Bye.
And none of us hear it, and none of us respond.
I take
None
mine
of
now
you
and go
hear it.
hugs and kisses.
I make our new buddy say something. Hey,
What?
say
What?
something into the stone.
Okay.
Hold it in his mouth.
Like a microphone.
Hi, my name's Burgle. That's how you. That's how you. What's a better adjective than primitive?
He talks a lot, and I hang up.
Did we get the sending stone off of Cedric?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can give Virgil the sending stone then.
When he deserves it.
I mean, at some point. We don't need to give it to him right now. I was just curious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that at this point Zero's a little tipsy, and he's probably gonna go to bed.
Wait,
sooner rather
Zero.
than later.
Would you like to see a fun party trick?
Oh, is it ice cream? Yo,
Uh,
Oliver.
Well, brownies.
He's gonna make ice cream appear.
I pull out my Snavira, which is a 32 piped ocarina.
What flavor comes out this one?
I hope it's strawberry.
I'm gonna go ahead and start playing, and as I do, images start to appear circling around me, about 5 feet around me.
Can we eat those?
I mean, you can try.
They're not ice cream.
What images are they?
It's actually of you look and it becomes this look of a town, like a cavern almost, but with golden lights all lit up underneath. You see what looks to be towers of just silver stone lining different pillars of the city, and you see just these small gnomish figures walking throughout, carrying these lanterns and these books. Some of them looking more wealthy than others, and a lot of them with these strange tattoos that you've seen on Burgle. And it begins to continue to go around, and it continues to show you around the place, and then you begin to see a like tentacles appear all inside of it.
No, shit, I've seen this shit before. Oh no.
Until suddenly you just see what looks to be like an octopus-faced creature staring at you, and then it fades.
Oh my god, Sean.
What?
Did
Those
Oliver just say, "Oh my God, Sean," just out of nowhere?
Yeah.
That's what we call the octopus now.
wait,
That's
who's
canon.
Yeah.
all right?
Our octopus name's Sean. It's canon.
Octopus name is Sean.
Sean was
Great
an illithid.
Cthulhu is going to murder all of you.
The great,
Sean,
this great
Sean the
Sean
illithid.
Tulu.
Sean the octopus.
The Sean Tulu.
Sean the Illithid, you guys are fucked.
GG.
Oh no, I don't know if we want to meet Sean the Illithid.
You don't.
Those
You
creatures.
thought pit fiends were bad.
Those creatures had random raids on us at some points, but we always held them back. It's just one of the stories of battle that we had fought before. See, while you strange creatures tried to wage your battles up here on the surface, we had our own civilization happening underneath. Far more advanced, but still.
Okay.
Man, there is just a lot of just slights and digs happening over here.
Let's get past the part where you're insulting us. What was that big calamari thing?
Ah, that's an illithid. Like I said, they're not surface dwellers. They tempt mortals into their lairs and enslave them and
That's not
use
cool.
them for things not even magic can protect from.
And
But-
that one was Sean.
I had not seen one in years. It's been a long time. I fought in a battle against them long ago. But that was a life ago. It's now just a story.
Well, let's pick up on this story tomorrow. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm sleepy, and I'm also disappointed that you don't have ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you a little vial. Looks like clearish white.
Okay.
It's not what I think it is it?
I toss it back. I don't. Are we playing catch? Do you
Drink it.
What is it?
It's the good stuff.
Okay. Time out again. You know, I know we hung out. I know we hung out all day, buddy. I don't just drink things that some weird.
I'm
man
an
throws me.
alchemist, and I'll drink a little bit of it. It just makes you go faster. That's all it does.
Is it liquid
gives you-
crack?
Yeah,
Are you just trying to feed me speed?
it's literal. The name of it in here is Bill Speed. Oh, I'm whispering to GM. Hold on.
Bill's speed.
So is it
There
white or
actually
brown?
was a Sean. That was an illithid.
Sean the Illithid.
Sean the Illithid.
The Sean
Anyways, yeah.
Commodore.
Here I toss it back. No offense, I'm very tuckered out from today. I'll start this. I'll substitute this for my coffee tomorrow?
I'll try it right now.
I
Okay,
toss
I'll
it
give you
over.
one.
I just down it.
You now have a movement speed of 50. Congratulations.
Jacob, what's it taste like?
Oh, it tastes like a. It's like a sour dwarven brandy. There's no other way to describe it.
A warhead?
No?
Whoa. Are you sure you don't want to try this, man?
It just became peer pressure really quick.
Yeah.
What?
I just do one of those real slow walks away, like
That's so much energy.
backwards. Yeah.
It's
just-
it's like at a party when you guys are just hanging out and then suddenly people start breaking out all the like hard drugs.
All the hard drugs.
I just gotta run. I just start running around the thing until I get tired.
Do you know that gif of Homer Simpson just fading into the bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Zero. That's the best way you can describe what's happening with Zero.
So Zero's just fading into the bushes,
Honestly, I
while
cast
Oliver
minor
is on
illusion.
crack.
I cast minor illusion to fade into the bushes.
Okay. Wow, that is a bush. That is a bush. That is a bush.
It is a very visible bush. You've done
Very,
it at the table.
Very visible bush.
And now there's just a bush there for some reason. So
We wake up the next day. Are they back yet?
Nope. So let's go back to the others. So others.
Okay. So are we
More-
like? What's the situation in the cells? Are we handcuffed? Are we gagged? What's going on?
You are not gagged. You are not handcuffed. The rooms are simple 8x8 rooms with metal walls and ceiling with a metal door with 3 vertical slits that are currently covered. The furnishings amount to a single blanket with a very rough and hard mattress, no pillow, in the center of the room. After about, let's see, after about 4 hours,
Can I do something?
you
before
guys
then?
are brought. Sure.
You'll try to cast sending. Does it go through at all?
No.
Okay. You try casting this light cantrip. Does it make light?
No.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
No.
So after a few hours, you guys are each individually visited. First, the door to it opens. A man looks in, sees if you are at the door, and if you are not, they open up and they set in a small tray with food. Doesn't have any utensils. It's just a roll of bread. Looks to be some sort of meat and carrots.
Okay. Clicker doesn't respond when he opens the door, unless he says something to him.
They don't. If any of you react or do anything,
Is he just walking in and delivering food?
yeah, he looks in, makes sure that you're not at the door, opens the door, sets the tray in there, closes it again.
Before he closes it, I'm like, can we, like, talk to someone? We were just thrown in here for no good reason.
I mean, you did
kind of
poke
good
it up.
reason, but
You were
I mean,
invading
we
the
weren't
ship, as I
exactly
recall.
trying to cause much of an issue. We were sent here as messengers, not to invade.
Captain will speak with you in the morning.
Okay, but can I have like a more comfortable like place to stay?
The captain will speak with you in the morning.
But I don't want to wait until the morning.
I'm sorry, Princess. Do you think you deserve special treatment?
It's Prince, actually, but not that it
I'm
matters
sorry,
to
on
you.
account of your slight build, I couldn't tell.
No, like Prince. Actually,
Like, actually?
yes.
Prince of the dumbasses who think they could invade a ship full
Okay,
of magic
partially,
users?
but also the Prince of Haragon.
His eyebrow perks up a little bit.
I think I should get a better room.
Yeah, what's your name, kid?
Kilo of Flaybender. I'm using my dad's name.
Alright.
Can I talk to the captain?
No.
I'm the son
Step out of
of
the room and he closes the door.
Oh, god damn it, no!
Oof.
Solid move.
Damn it, I don't have whole person.
I mean, you could be a bear, but you'll
Oh
probably.
wait, I do have whole person!
Okay.
I don't think I can close it though! But the door's open!
The door is now closed. He stepped out and he closed the door. The latch
wanna-
has not been...
Oh, the
The-
latch
the-
hasn't been locked?
Like, the latch to cover the slots has not been closed, and he looks at you. Well, Princess, if you have anything important to say, I'd say it now.
Wait a second. Sean, what's that accent for? Is it just your
I
accent?
don't know. Did I change it?
No,
No.
it's the same one.
No, it's been the same one. It just reminds me of a certain something else. That's all.
Indeed.
Continue.
Wait a minute,
I'm getting a cross between like Louisiana and something else.
why does she sound kind of like Lenine for some reason?
He and
Oh, he.
kinda.
Does this
Maybe
guy
they're from the
like
same
mayonnaise
look.
sauce?
Maybe from the same area.
Can you tell the captain that it's very important that we speak to him because the
City's liberated?
the city really needs him and is well liberated. There's someone in charge that I don't know should be in charge.
Well, I happen to know that the leaders in this area
Also,
Are not-
Fandon Markel is dead.
Oops.
If you know
well,
who
that
that
is a shame, isn't it? A lot of people die.
Lord Neural was a pit fiend.
He just closes the grate and locks it.
And he was summoning some tentacle monster.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do?
I'm an awful convincer.
Godfrey talk to the guy who walks in?
Yeah. They'll. Well, okay. So they went to Killua's first. Godfrey, he's gonna go to yours next. If there's anything you wish to do.
Yeah, actually, as he walks in, I perk my head up and I say, "Hello there."
Good evening.
Does he walk in with a plate?
He walks in with a plate. He sets it down. He goes to stand up and leave.
I thank him for the meal and I ask, "Do you have a moment to spare?"
No. Doors closed.
Okay.
That's
just
perfect.
trying to be nice.
That's perfect.
It's great. I love it.
Okay then.
Is the slit still open so you can still talk?
Let's still open.
I just shrug.
The slit closes.
Whatever.
All right.
I guess he
So-
didn't want to talk. All right.
Clicker.
He'd ignore the person.
Okay. The plate is set down, food, and the door is closed, and the latch is closed without any conversation.
Damn, I had a whole thing planned too.
We could have kept going.
Uh,
It's so
He closed the door. I assume you didn't want to talk.
Is it a knock-knock joke? Why couldn't you just start?
You could have just kept talking like I tried to do.
Okay.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? No, slams the door.
Can we talk about my Lord and Savior Bahu?
John, want to talk about your own savior? It's not
Okay.
That's not where I was going, but all right.
Okay. So it is morning. Zero, Oliver, Virgil, guys wake up after a really kind of relaxing evening.
We had a nice day.
Yeah, you had a really nice day. You got a lot done. You partied a little bit, maybe a little hard, but you're adventurers. You can take.
No, it wasn't like a drunk night. It was just like a pleasant dinner night with drinks and
Yeah, you had a really good dinner. It was delicious.
one thing that when I went to bed, I hey Frankie or Oliver.
Who is this Frankie you keep talking about?
What?
Through the sending stone. Yo, I had a really nice day today.
Yeah, I did too.
Guys, cool. You know what? Hey, I hope you guys are having a good time too. I know you're busy and you probably can't get back to us, and that's fine. But I hope you had a good day.
I find it hard to believe that Zero would be this happy.
I just want to check in and I just want to say I hope you have a good day.
Zero, shut up.
It is about this time that you guys are led out of your cells, and you start hearing this conversation over the sending stones.
And he's yelling it, so does everyone else hear it?
Or is it telepathic?
It doesn't matter.
I hope you have a good day. Bye. See you soon.
It's definitely like broadcasting this out loud.
So, Zero, Oliver, and Virgil, as you have that conversation over the sending stones,
Well, Virgil,
you hear
this is really confused.
a little bit of a panic going on as you go outside and you see an armada in the sky.
Son of a
maybe
bitch.
a mile off on the horizon.
Oh dear God.
Did those fuckers
So
fail?
in the sending stone,
Oh dear God.
if I'm like allowed to use it, I'm just like, hey guys, we fucked up. Sorry.
That doesn't come through. You're not allowed to use the sending stones. Although they hear that come through.
I pick up the sending stone and I was like, you motherfuckers, you had one job! We did everything! We were two.
Can I respond,
And back
please?
to Godfrey, Clicker, and Killua. That comes through on the sending stone. And that's where we'll take our break.
You fucked up.
Y'all
I
done
tried to do something.
Nah, we did fine.
We're gonna have to fight an entire armada from Bladoon.
Nah.
That's right. Hey, just remember something. 2 weeks ago, you were gonna fight on the same side as Bladoon. Now we're gonna fight Bladoon.
Now we're fucking in jail.
Now
we're fine.
we're just trying to keep the peace.
You know, I wonder how mad they'd be if I wild shaped right now.
Probably
Well,
pretty
fucking pissed.
Probably pretty mad. Turns into a giant bear, you're probably gonna die.
Turns into a bear. Fuck you!
Did you guys hear about the woman who went to United Airways to try to bring her emotional support peacock on?
Nice.
Legitimately, there's a whole article about it. You need to turn into an emotional support peacock.
I don't think I've seen a peacock.
Man, it would take.
Have I seen a peacock?
It would take a great
for drama.
control,
Yes,
but...
you have seen a peacock.
Or any just
for the purpose
label
of
yourself as an emotional support animal.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Oh God.
It's like Godfrey just like starts freaking out. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to calm him down. Give me 1 moment, and then I just poof into some like random like dog, cat, or something to calm him down, or the emotional support peacock. Like, it's fine. Don't kill me.
I am actually salty.
They would actually just all kill me. Because they don't like us using magic.
By the way, that was my instrument of illusion that I have.
So, do you guys know these people, like, at all?
We know some of them. Not the people who I was locked up.
At one point, we were almost hired.
We almost got hired by them.
It was very close, but we ended up coming here and saving the city instead.
I mean,
so they were coming to the city to stop the guy who taken it over, right?
Yeah, they were trying to stop Lord Neural.
So what we worried about then? They just find out he's gone.
Yeah, but they're already here.
They don't
bomb the city without even looking and listening or checking.
Because they wouldn't listen to us saying that, hey, everything's fine, please don't kill the city.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't listen to a few intruders, but like they just bomb a city, or what's their plan? Attack
they were told there were demons in the city, I believe, or something along those lines.
Are they the kind of people who lawful evilly just like obliterate a city to be safe?
No.
Like a Avenger situation?
I mean, that's not lawful evil, though. I wouldn't call it lawful evil.
It's lawful neutral because it's not good.
I mean, it's good in their eyes. You have to remember everyone's the good guy in their perspective.
It'd probably be like chaotic good.
No, they're definitely lawful if they're like.
It's definitely lawful. I think
lawful neutral. It's their own code.
They are doing it because it's the laws of their town, and they are trying to restore. They're trying to defend this continent from demons.
Well, if they start attacking the city without even checking anything, they're just idiots.
I mean,
I have nothing to like wrap my mind around.
I could cause some serious havoc on this boat if I had to. I don't want to,
just turn us all into mist again.
By the way,
bonus action.
You guys know you could have just turned into mist inside of the cells.
No, we couldn't. There's no magic in the cells. I couldn't even cast a light cantrip.
I guess that's true. Or like while you were being escorted, you just fall unconscious.
Or turn back into it.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys were probably walking for a minute.
Okay, but I don't
move when you're doing it. It's like a minute to transform into it.
Yeah, you can't walk.
They would kill us right then. At this rate, because they'll attack you flying. So if they firebolted me, Liquor was just gonna fly away like 1,000 feet and just.
I expected you to just come tell us what was happening.
That was the plan if he was firebolted, but after getting shot, they leave him in beast, so he jumped back on. But like, if he was firebolted, he was just gonna go back to you guys.
Like, hey, something got gone fucked up. We need help.
He also didn't want to leave with those two in there. Like, he wanted to bring them back with the second.
I don't know.
Thing. But yeah, then we just got imprisoned because I thought you guys knew them.
I thought
Clicker was in the impression that you were friends with these guys. Like, you knew them, so it was,
okay.
Don't join them.
We were kind of friends, but we fucked up. We were friends with like 2 people.
Hey, who would have thought that Oliver and Zero would be the ones that didn't get in trouble?
Oh, hey, Captain. These 3 guys magically appear on the ship. They're saying this news from the city. Oh, we'll talk to them after we bomb the city.
Hey, to be fair, Type, there's no... It's in, like, martial law, dude. Who gives a...
Oh, we have news from the city? Let's ignore them.
I'm just saying that we are just... If someone was gonna bet who's most likely to fuck up, I would have bet us.
I don't know, they have Mike.
I wonder if I could have bribed the guard.
And Jeffrey. They have Mike and Jeffrey.
Thanks, Frankie.
Dude, Frankie, I honestly thought that put them less likely. Now I know.
Well, when you go through 3 campaigns with Mike and Jeff, you expect him to do...
Okay,
Dude,
yeah,
Jeff,
with me in the
Jeff
game,
has done some
we're all
stuff,
gonna fuck up.
Jeff and Mike have done some stuff.
And I'm
You've
playing a
eaten
wild
children.
card, so...
Like, you never want to go through Curse of Strahd
me and
with those
Jeff.
guys. Oh my lord.
Jeff bought a bunch of dream pastries, which are made out of children, and me and Jeff ate the fuck out of them.
They were fucking delicious. I don't know what
None
you
of
mean.
us knew they were made out of children until, like...
Grandor had a hunch. Just saying.
Okay, but we didn't know about it for a very long time, and when we found out, Mankar was slaughtered.
Yeah, it was a party member, Adrian, killed
I did
Mankar.
not want him to die. But it happened by accident. And then
Not
I
really
was
by
also then
accident.
knocked down. Okay, it happened by accident to everyone else. Adrian was just like, we're gonna kill you now. And steal your soul.
Adrian was like, fuck you. Don't eat children.
And then Ikshi went berserk, and...
Two-shot rockets.
Yeah, and then he two-shot me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
OP, please nerf.
It just turns like bop bop.
And then didn't you
Grandor had
also
to
try
put
to
him
kill
down.
Grandor too? And
Grandor put him down, but it was close.
It took
Yeah,
it took too long. It was
no,
a grudge match.
Adrian killed
It's like
Mankar.
impossible
Then
to-
we knocked down Adrian. Ikshi grabbed the sword, went berserk, knocked down Baracus, and then Grandor knocked
Wait, no,
down
it was
Ikshi.
my sword that I used. Then I got knocked down. I think that's when Adrian picked it up.
No, Adrian had it
No,
first.
it was vice versa. Adrian had it first, and then he got
Because
knocked
Adrian
down,
got
and
the
you picked it up.
surprise kill on Mankar.
Yeah, he like
I thought that was the
destroyed
battle
him.
where I killed the druids, and that's when we learned it went berserk. I thought the debut of going
Yeah.
berserk in my head.
The battle with the druids, it was after that because I showed up after that.
yeah.
Because
he
you
was
guys were
late.
in the winery, and I showed up late, and I showed up after the whole fight.
Yeah, I had that during the battle of the druids, though.
The whole debacle happened after we were basically done there.
Yeah, so it would have been Nixi's hands at first.
I don't know. We'll ask
She's
Sean when he
all
comes
the way-
back.
I don't know. That's where I got Gothia's staff, though.
Except, I think Adrian was still using the whip at that point.
Because I
Cause
took it off
I was the one
Mankar's
that knocked
body.
down Mankar.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. I knocked down Mankar, and
Oh!
then
That's what
Adrian
happened.
killed him
Went
when he was
berserk.
down.
Adrian picked it up
She
and
went
then
berserk, started to attack Mankar, and then Adrian stole the kill.
Like, I think I knocked
And
him
then
out,
she
and then
went
he just
for-
ended.
You
Like, he just
know,
executed him.
you could watch this episode and more at youtube.com/MLJeff.
Spoiler alert.
Just spoiler alert a little bit.
Spoiler alert, Jeff dies.
Several
Sorry.
times. That's okay.
I think, Bash, like to see on the character that you've made that hasn't died.
Yeah.
he died. He died.
Yeah, Bash
Oh,
died
no,
in
yeah,
the dragon.
Bash died in the dragon fight.
Well, he came back, though.
Okay, yeah, that hasn't stayed dead.
I am still the only OG member that has not died in a campaign.
Well, I
My
kinda
characters
lucky. I
don't
haven't
die.
had
They
any
just
yet.
leave.
Between Jacob's game, Frankie's game, Don Mike's game, and Almond Shaw's game, I haven't had a character die yet.
Okay, the only character that I've had die was Sabor, the alcoholic dragonborn monk.
Because Sabor's a fucking idiot.
Sabor was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he was pretty retarded.
Who
Hey,
fought
guys.
to keep the alchemy jug, but no one would give it to him.
Next week is our anniversary week.
Are you serious already?
Yeah. Well, it's on
Man.
Friday, because it was Thursday, it was February 9th last year. That's on a Friday this year. That's technically the marking of our first D&D session for Thursday nights.
That was Lost Mines, right?
Yeah,
Mhm, with James.
It was you. The original people is like you, me, me, Mike, Jeff, James,
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. I couldn't
Dylan
remember Dylan.
and Tom.
Yeah. And then there was supposed to be one other guy, but he didn't show up. He had to drop early. And then
Dylan left.
halfway, yeah, and then Dylan left, and then we got Jacob.
Hi.
And then that was the Tom. We made it through all of Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, we made it
With
through
that
Crystal Strat.
squad.
Halfway through Far Coast, Tom left, and at the end of Far Coast, James left, and we got Tim and Type and Panda, and then Panda left.
And
You're welcome. I'm blessing you every week.
You are. Your role playing is fantastic.
I really do love your character.
It's if something happens to him, you know I gotta go a different route.
You gotta go super ultra dark,
I
like
know. I don't go dark, and I always feel that's kind of Jacob.
Ooh.
No, I
Ooh.
mean like
It's not
I'm
Frankie.
gonna fuck you up, but
Oof.
like
My
like,
last character
like, you,
was dark,
like
but not all my
be
characters are dark.
Cedric was
super.
so dark.
Cedric was
you
pretty
know,
dark.
make
Cedric
yourself
is edgy
like
as shit.
high school girl. Like I'm super happy and friendly and nice, but then I'm gonna backstab you and cut your throat as soon as you like turn
What?
around.
Wow, that just got weird. I
What?
mean, I already have
Okay, like
my backup.
multiple personality, like crazy
Okay.
psycho
I don't have that much
girl
energy to
thing.
in role playing.
So like one day you're super like nice and peppy and whatever the crap, and then the next you're like I will fucking murder you.
I'll be honest, I already have an idea. It's probably going to be a noble of sorts and a better than you type.
Hey, welcome to the club.
I gotta bring it in there, hard and fast. But
So
I
the reason my
enjoy
guy
Zero.
is such a giant jerk is because he has a charisma of 6.
That's lower than mine. I have an 8. Damn.
Yeah.
I have a 12.
So I mean, I've just decided he's going to not know how to talk to you peasants.
I'm guessing he has a higher intelligence than do we officially have a high member?
I have an int of 18.
Finally, who was the highest? Was it me at 14 since Orn left?
Something like that. Oh man, Orn and my character would be such good friends.
That's a lie.
That's true. My character would actually probably hate him.
He wasn't friends
Your
with
character
anyone.
would probably piss off Orin so much.
Orn was acquaintance with all, friends with few.
He got so mad when I stole his gold.
I don't think Orin minded Kilo that much, but that's just because Kilo could get him things.
And you guys don't even know what I can, like, the extent of what my character can do that yet. I'm very excited.
You apparently really love artificers.
It's only my second artificer. Oh no, it's my third.
I was gonna say, it's
But
your third.
one of them was a multi-class though, and that's a little different.
So you're you're a gunsmith artificer?
Me? No,
Alchemist.
alchemist. Yeah.
Oh, August. Why did
Yeah,
I
I
think I
had-
saw a gun?
Remember liquid crack?
Ladoon.
Okay,
Good.
what is Grangleshim?
That is a double-bowed crossbow.
Oh, I thought that was the name of your thunder cannon at first.
No, my Glingelsheim is a double-bowed crossbow that I handmade. Has the
Yeah.
strength of a heavy crossbow, but it has the statistics of a light crossbow.
I hate to bring this up for a moment, but just big all shout out to the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Ew.
Yeah, sports ball.
Ew.
Get wrecked, nerds.
I'm sorry, but I actually have no idea, like anything about football. Like, I don't know how to play it at all.
No, you're a Patriots fan?
By
Dude,
the
I'm
way,
Ew.
I'm from Boston.
I'm 30
Well,
minutes
Super
away from
Bowl-
Philly, so I have.
Dude, I haven't. The last time the Pats weren't in an AFC Championship game was fucking 2010.
Ugh, sports ball.
I'm a fan of all hobbies.
Weird.
You see, I don't do sports or outside or activities that are physical.
Fuck all that
That
shit.
I
plus
could-
one is being proficient with my Snavira.
I could get into football, but I just don't feel like watching it.
I picked up I picked up really like loving it when I started doing fantasy football.
Are you,
Fantasy football's fun. That's when I
That's-
started really liking it too.
That's when it caught me getting me watching other games when I had a vested interest in all the other games.
I always kind of wanted to get into fantasy football because it kind of seemed fun.
It's easy. It's not hard. It's
You know what? Now we're going to have our own fantasy football league.
it's even better when you do it for money. That's really the right way to do it.
thought everyone did it for
Isn't
money.
that considered gambling in some states?
No, it's considered in certain states it's considered a skill because it requires skill. You don't just absolutely pick randomly.
That depends on who you are.
No,
I thought you just picked randomly.
There's a lot. There is a right way and wrong way to pick people because generally you're not going to pick a shitty person.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
who's
true.
a good person or a bad person.
Not unless you want to make it interesting.
But yeah, it's a game of
Now-
skill, so it's not.
I
I
will
don't
say
consider
my
it a
brother-in-law does not play or does not like to watch football, but he was still in our fantasy football league, and he picked people based on really cool names, and he got second place. So like Ben Roethlisberger,
rapist.
yeah, but he had a cool name, so he picked him.
Michael
Him-
Vick, the dog
Michael
fighter.
Vick.
Yeah, do you think Michael Vick and Ben Roethlisberger had a
Anyways, but yeah, that's give it a shot. It's not. I mean, there's millions of leagues on like CBS or ESPN.
Yahoo is good too.
Yeah, it's not hard. You just jump on. It gets you watching games, and you get a vested interest in stuff, and that's just really where my it took off for me. All those many years ago.
I like Jacob's idea of a Thursday night fantasy football league.
I had to take over my girlfriend's team at one point. She was running it in name only.
So how do you guys like Burgle so far?
He's the
Sounds
worst.
like a burger.
Well, I haven't met him yet, so
Will he go ahead and tell me that I'm wrong and that I let the party down as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll do that too.
So does Burgle is he our burglar?
I mean, he has a pretty okay stealth.
Is
But,
that
I mean,
a
we already
reference to
have
The
a bird.
Hobbit? Is that a Hobbit reference?
It is a Hobbit reference, I think.
Also, by the way, a real big shout out for using the Swerf Neblin, the Deep Gnome City.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, never mind. Swerf Neblin's the name of the race.
It's the name of the race, but yeah.
Glitter. What the fuck is the name of it?
Glitter Hole? Sean never told me the exact name of it, and I don't think I ever named it myself. Let me look. Because I didn't want to take away from Sean's creative ability, you know? Because I don't want to, like, add a city to his world.
Blingdenstone?
Blingdenstone, that's the name of the one from Forgotten Realms.
Ah. Nah, I was just going to let Sean name it, so I never put the actual name in my bio. And if I ever need it, I'll ask him.
That's what I did. I said, you pick where I'm from.
And he told you Ilford?
The one with the pyramid, that's all I know.
Yep, Ilford. We could have made you responsible for, like, creating the Dwarven Kingdom, though.
Who, me?
Yeah, you could have been a dwarf.
Has no one played a dwarf?
No one is a dwarf.
I love dwarves.
The only dwarf that we have had in our game...
Entire 3 campaigns was...
There was
Ixchi
Grandor and
and Grandor.
Ixchi, and both of them were from the Forgotten Realms on the Sword Coast.
There was Jaeger.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, Jaeger.
was also there. I forgot about him. Even though, like, he should be
casualty.
forever memorialized as Jaeger the Great, who was felled fighting a zombie beholder.
He's
at level 3.
I think to this day that is still, like, out of all the campaigns, that might be the most important death to happen.
I mean, we did, like, give him a proper death scene. We took
I hear tell
everybody to the church.
you never forget your first.
Yeah, my warlock switched the alignment and everything.
Yeah.
And yet you still abandoned us.
Yep.
Doesn't mean I'm a good guy.
I don't know. I found Udo pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never forget Gorgas.
Yeah, you guys pretty much essentially wiped at the end of that one. That was great.
Hey, at least your memory lived on.
In Burgle, is that what you're saying?
No, in Demnick's book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They,
Alright. Are you ready? I want a D&D.
I would love
like
D&D. Is
Hey,
everyone
I'm
back?
I'm here.
Apparently the city's getting ready to get bombed.
Looks like it.
Well, you guys are being
Um,
brought somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we going to go see the captain now? You said we'd get to see him in the morning.
Yeah, you're gonna go see the captain.
Okay. Pay no attention to the sounds coming from my pocket.
Yeah, wow, dude. Tell us who she is, and we won't make fun of you for it.
What's his
Nick
name?
Ritter's called a motherfucker, right?
So, yeah, you guys are brought to Captain Thane. You know this man. Well, you know this man, Killua, and you know this
Godfrey.
man, Godfrey. You don't know who this is, Clicker.
Clicker. Are we bound?
Yes?
Okay.
So, to Clicker, this is Captain Thane.
Clicker will look back at you and with the voice of a halfling say, I hate all of you.
Why do you hate us?
I just got back out of chains.
Okay, well, hopefully he's gonna let us back out again.
In our defense, Clicker, wasn't it your idea to shapeshift into the cloud?
I was gonna fly us here on birds.
That wouldn't have made anything better, I don't think.
We could have signaled.
Nah, we probably would have still thrown you off and shot you out of the sky.
Assholes.
See?
Okay, but at that point I could have sent a messenger ahead.
At that point, you
Which
do
would have been
recognize the voice of one Captain Thane. You are led into a fancy-looking estate room,
Hush.
and you are all filed in together and stood, shoulder to shoulder in front of him and in front of a very large desk that has very many papers on it, and no looking glasses.
Because
Heyo.
Zero may have run out of soul.
So, why'd you attack my ship, boys?
Okay, we didn't
Clicker
attack your
is-
ship. We were just landing on the ship because we were trying to tell you that we did the thing in Ilford. Not Ilford, Barney. I screwed up in my head, sorry.
Take two?
Yeah, we weren't attacking the ship. We were just landing here because we needed to tell you that Barney is, I guess, conquered again, by the people who we said were helping us conquer Rodney, in the report.
So, what you're trying to tell me is we're still trying to take back the city.
Okay, we're not trying to be aggressive though. We were trying to set up a meeting outside of the
You
city.
called for an army. I am not a
We
diplomat.
We did not know that we would have had it all taken care of before you guys got here. Things escalated very quickly, and we killed Lord Gnarl. He was a pit fiend and was trying to summon a big tentacle demon.
I hate all of you.
We love you too.
Sorry.
Killua, you've done me a solid in the past. In turn, I did you a pretty good favor. And then, we hear about a tremendous opportunity. Lord Shulavan himself called forth the might of the Bladunian Navy. Bring forth and purge the wicked from Rarning. Take the
but we
city
may
in the
have already
name of
killed the
righteousness. Let me finish. Purge the city in the name of righteousness.
Okay, we're not killing everyone in the city.
Didn't he just say let him finish?
Have you actually met Shulavan?
No. I think he has, though.
Godfrey? Can I call you Godfrey?
Of course.
Would you kindly tell the young master why we don't counteract Lord Shulavan's orders?
As a player, I have no idea how to actually respond, answer that kind of request.
Essentially, he's the leader and therefore is not to be questioned.
Okay, right. You don't... Okay, here's the thing, Gil. I'm gonna make it very simple for you. Shulavan is the man, okay? And you don't question the man.
I don't know. Sometimes the man can be a dick, and I'd like to question the man when the man's a dick.
Well,
I don't know if
Shulavan-
he's a dick right now, but I'm saying sometimes you do question the man.
I can speak from personal experience that Shulavan is not an... he is not that.
Okay,
Clicker will open his mouth, kind of ignoring those two, trying to talk to the man in front of him, and with two voices spliced together, goes, may I recite the account of actions?
Sure.
Clicker opens his mouth and kind of picks up when the team walked into the throne room where King, whatever his face was in there. And so the banter that happened beforehand, everyone talking, and he skips ahead to like certain people charging into the room, certain people dying, him turning into a pit fiend, and attempts to get all that out within a couple minutes. Just like the talking, not just people screaming in pain.
It's actually
So
just
you
never
two-
down
ending
on every
screaming.
single fireball that happens.
So you two can he's repeating your voices, and what was that guy's name? Tim forgets. Mimicry doesn't specify. It just says sounds you have heard.
Our friend who got sucked into the hentai.
Michael Pafiel.
He kind of stopped, like from the point he turned into a pit fiend to the point when like everyone almost died, and yes, he did a good point where Clicker did the killing blow, because of course he did. And then oh god, tentacle monsters. This is all in these two voices.
Well, and
And
everyone else
people
is
he
as
might
well.
know.
Anyone else
Yeah.
who's talking.
Does he let Clicker finish?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. After that, in the voice of a halfling charlatan, it's, can I just go now? I have no dealings with these people.
I once knew one of your kind. That's very enlightening. Thank you.
So, will you try to help us out and maybe let us go?
See, I
I'm
would've
sorry we
recorded
didn't
saved him
announce
dying and
like,
everything.
going up here.
Young Master Killua, whatever reason you left your cushy little life in the castle,
Mm-hmm.
you really should go back.
I've been told. By Mother. Also, do you have a way of reviving people?
Yes.
Because I think Vanda needs it.
That's nice.
He heard. He specifically heard him get killed by what's his face?
Oh,
Zero.
of course he heard the leader kill Thandon. Anyways,
You mean you want me to spend precious resources we are going to need to revive the leader of a thieves guild?
Okay, but he was also a really good person who saved the world, who I happen to really like.
Some men have to pay for their deeds. It's another lesson that you can learn and take back with you.
Damn.
I could pay for it, maybe.
As I said, it's not a matter of money. It is a matter of duty, and a matter of my orders. And my orders to take control of Rani.
Here we go.
If you have some reason why I should not enact my orders, because the situation has changed, obviously, thank you again, my Kenku acquaintance.
He's
He's not sure. He's not. Yeah, he's not sure of the honorific for you. I'd be willing to hear it out.
In a couple spliced up voices so we can finish the sentence. Clicker says, So who are you taking the city from? The thieves, his people in the Thieves Guild are all dead.
You just told me. Those black cloaked Black Eagle motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen them as Grey Eagles yet, have we?
Nope.
Clicker seems confused. Like, wait, who?
I mean, if you want, you can talk to the rest of our party. Because
How would
they're
that change
currently in
anything?
the city. They're currently in the city and can give you a better idea of what's happening in the city right now.
We have about a half an hour before we get there. Fine. They can try and convince me. By what means shall I speak?
I've got this sending stone.
But my hands are cuffed.
I was gonna say, but I can't really get to it right now. Earlier they were yelling through it.
He points and a guard comes over towards you and begins frisking you.
Was that the same
I mean,
guard?
I can get it myself.
Continues
just
to do
uncuff me.
so and eventually finds it on his own.
Was that the same guard that gave us the food last night?
No.
Oh.
Can I please be uncuffed?
We'll see. So, over the sending stones to all of you.
Not
A
me.
very gruff voice. Call out. Greetings to whoever's listening.
There's no one but here by
This
that name.
is
but
Captain
this is Zero.
Thane. This is Captain Thane of the Bladoon ship Retribution. Who am
Hi.
I speaking with?
This
It's like
is
a serious
Ollie.
echo going on, probably.
There's a lot of echo.
Oh my god, can me and Oliver speak at the same time?
Sure.
So it's just like too
We're
many
gonna die.
voices.
We're all gonna die.
Oh my
Or
god.
Hello.
Fox.
Hi. How's it going?
We would request you halt your advance immediately.
So this is Oliver and Zero.
He just holds
The-
a hand up. I know.
How are you?
Zero.
Hi.
Good to talk with you.
What's up? How's it going?
Oliver. Hello again.
Well, what are you doing with that armada?
I'm here to fulfill the orders that I was given based on the intel that you gave Bladoon.
Did I look to Zero and I give a wink. That we tried sending a message. There's a trap here. If you
Oh,
send your
God.
forces here,
Oh my
you
god.
will die.
That's
Oh my god.
Flicker audibly says, "I hate all of you." Once again,
I
The
don't remember.
Wait, what?
the Grey Hawks have set up the fences inside the buildings.
I start making static noise through my end.
I don't think there's static.
Oh.
There's
Just
static
yet.
stones.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
We're
Oh my
fucked.
god, what have you done, Oliver?
I mean, at least we're in the ship when the city gets bombed.
I mean, what do you want me to? I can't yell. It's 10 o'clock, 10:30 in my thing. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't make it sound convincing by screaming. It's a trap.
Yeah, just I think what he's trying to say is that they're spies. They're spies. No, I'm just kidding.
Spies.
I'm just kidding. I just want to. Are you upset? You can beat up Killua a little bit. It's fine.
Not going to touch a member of the royal family.
Can you
Can I be out of the cuffs?
No.
To be fair, I don't think I knew he was a member of the royal family till now. Heyo.
I did say that I wanted to go back to the castle to visit family.
So, what are you gonna do with your army after you kick these people out?
Whatever they tell me to.
I think we're kind of jumping ahead.
Above my
here.
pay grade.
I think we're kind of skipping. Things are good here. People are helping people. There's a lot of work being done. Things are being fixed. People are happy. Yeah,
Do not bomb the city.
yeah. There's no Black Eagles here anymore. They're all gone. There's this cool group called the Gray Hawks. They're nice. They're helping. They're picking up dirt. They're sweeping.
Just imagine there's a bunch of Grey Hawks with brooms, all going to the roads. We must save the roads, brothers. And there's like
I
Are you
It's
guys,
all
alright, so
dirt
guys,
road.
are you guys familiar with the Roman centurions?
Yeah, they're all business and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be completely frank with you, or completely whatever your name is. Things are not how they were when you guys were sent. We were able to fix the issue and restore order to this city. Now, this is a time for speaking with each other and finding a correct road forward for the city. If you wouldn't mind, and I'm extending this for the sake of all the citizens of the city and who do not wish to deal with any further hostilities or combat that they might find themselves in, we can all speak as equals face to face and have a legitimate conversation. You can relay that information to who it needs to.
Well, I can speak on behalf of my men and my army. A summit it is.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Bring your generals at dusk.
Oh, okay. Do I have your word that it's not going to turn into some big trap where you're going to attack people, and that
You have my word.
and you won't bring a ton
Any
of guys?
man who steps foot on this deck has my countenance.
I don't know. Can we just do like a hilltop? We'll have some
It's
banners
kind of
waving.
hard to land an airship.
Well, can't he just keep the airship in air and he descends, and then we just have a nice like cool like banners waving in the wind type moment?
Name the place, Zero.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Is there a hill nearby? I don't know the area. I'm not from the area. How about give me?
There's a large.
All right,
He
there's a
goes
large.
over there. There's a large plateau to the south. I see a large clearing in there. That is where we will meet.
Okay.
There's a lovely house. We'll use that.
Oh. How many banners are you bringing? We need lots of banners, but I want equal number banners.
0. Bring your generals.
Are we talking about?
Can
We
you
will
bring
discuss this.
Can you bring Killua and Godfrey and Clicker?
Part of our discussion can include a prisoner transfer, yes.
All right. Time. I know you can't see this. I'm making a T motion with my hands right now. What did they do? Why are they prisoners?
They attacked my ship.
I'm
They
not gonna
boarded
lie.
without permission and attempted to attack my guards.
You
One
know
of
what
them
you should-
attempted to surreptitiously infiltrate the ship as well. That action has to be met with precise force.
Okay.
They are not being mistreated, I assure you. They will not be harmed unless they do
Okay.
anything drastic.
I think being
they are
in those
prisoners on
terrible
the ship.
boxes are being mistreated. I'd like to be in like a normal room.
Killua. I'm saying over the stone. Killua. I got this.
Obviously, you couldn't before. Let me handle it now.
I think it's
This
only
is part of the reason I
fair
called you.
that you severely beat all of them and deny them any dessert, and we could go from there.
I think we'll leave it as not letting the spoiled little rich kid have his dessert.
Can you just let him know that he will not live this down ever?
I think he just heard you.
Okay, Bear Force 1 out.
Did he just say Bear Force 1? As he
I
starts
turn into a
standing...
bear a lot, and the name stuck.
Yeah, Burgo, we gotta call ourselves Bear Force 1. It's a pretty intimidating name.
Bear Force 1.
Would you like to see me as a bear?
Well, I don't think
No,
there-
Killua, I would not like to see you as a bear.
Okay,
don't
can I become
think
a
there
bear
are any
anyway?
adventurers previously
Take
named by
them
that
back to their cells.
Can I be out of my handcuffs?
No.
I promise I won't do anything bad.
No.
Please?
No.
I start whispering over the stone, beat them. Beat them.
I don't. Did
that's
I
not
get
very
my
nice.
stone back, or did he keep it?
It's actually the guard has it right now.
Can I at least have my stone back? You can just put it in my bag where you got it. Like, I'm still cuffed, I can't get to it.
He slips into his own pocket.
I swear to God.
Sean, with my other setting stone, I just relay that, and I very pointedly point out that we need many banners. Many banners. I told him that's just what was ordered, and it's the only way, and it will show us that we have the biggest dick.
Okay, so I'm gonna take note of this guard who, like, stole my sending stone.
He gives you a little smirk as you get shoved into your cell and the door is closed. You are not unbound, Killua. The other two are. And you guys are in your cells.
Can
But
I
your
become
hands
a
are-
bear, or do the cells tell me no?
You can certainly try.
I was going to try.
You fool.
You cannot become a bear.
But
And your wild shape is burned.
But it's not casting a
Well,
spell.
do a
It's
different
magic, dude.
Dude,
Saint
and
Critical
magic.
Role, my dude.
Saint Critical Role, my dude.
Alright.
So, we'll go to if there's anything that real quick, if there's anything that Clicker and Godfrey want to do. Godfrey, okay. Yeah, if there's anything that the two of you want to do, you can try now. Otherwise, we'll go.
Inside the cell?
Are you just content with hanging out until basically dinner time?
Yeah. Are we in the same cell as before?
No. No, you guys are in the same cells as before. You're in different parts of the ship.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I specified that Clicker didn't actually eat any of the food they brought him.
Your
Really
trays
good
are
next
gone. Your trays are all gone.
I'll open it. Just stood there angrily.
Understandably so.
All right, so they're trapped on those giant flying boats because they tried to board them. Right?
You're just. Don't even bother. Don't just.
I just.
It's-
How
you're
can
not-
they be
we're not
that stupid?
You know, I got nothing. I just got nothing. But the real thing that we need to do, we need to get some fucking banners to hang on your big metal
What?
dude.
Is that something your kind likes to do a lot? Is banners?
Yeah. Do you guys not like banners?
We don't. I mean, we have them, but you seem to have a fascination.
Trust me, it's kind of an important deal.
All right.
Really quickly, we'll run out and get some banners to place on his metal dude.
Okay, before we get the banners, if things start going south at the summit, maybe we, just to assure that they don't go in, maybe name drop Krylos. That name seems to have a lot of weight around here.
You honestly, my whole point was that this needs to be let the city or Rarney vote who they want. You know, if we can get a representative, but he's not here, that's our issue. Bring him up. I definitely think we will, and we should. But
Where did they say he was? And I don't know this land.
some halfling kingdom. I don't.
Haragon, we were just there.
Oh my god, that's a halfling kingdom.
How far away is that?
A week's travel, I think.
One angry tattooed guy away.
I mean, I'm right here.
Oh no, no. For a moment, I just remembered that that drama that we left that we eventually have to go back to.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
we don't have to go to the city though. The castle is past the city.
It's gonna be so angry. All right.
Well, let's go ahead and get all of this done, or it's too late.
Yes. Let us make negotiations. Dun-dun-dun.
Insert a criminal justice sound.
Yeah, a little bit of
Law
fourth
and
wall
order.
looking. Looking at the fourth wall. But in reality, when you come in very positive, it tends to be infectious. My
So,
goal.
do they already have the banners made, or do we have to wait
No,
for
we're
them
just
to
gonna get
make
simple
them?
colors, simple fabrics. It's the best thing you could probably get in a time.
All right.
And
Here,
we
show
can,
me to whichever shop you have.
whatever fabric shops, and we just get them. Like just attach them so he blows in the wind a little bit. Simple colors.
My character thinks they're very poor, so he's going to put it on his tab.
They were definitely going to be on his tab. What color was the Rarney police? They were purple and what?
They're purple and gold.
Fuck. I can't do purple.
You could still do purple.
We could do purple in another color. Did purple have any significant meaning to the people here? Like, do the colors have any meaning?
Purple Lion was always the thing for Host Bephiel. Other pieces come in all different colors.
But
So purple isn't anything special.
What people
Your
associate
time
with.
in Bladoon would tell you that purple is the main color of their clergy, though.
If you want, I have some purple ink. I could make you a tattoo.
No.
It could be simple, but
We'll do blue. I hear that's for liberty. Something simple. Something that
15
offsets
gold for a full set of really, 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 really extra sized robes.
robes. Oh,
Yeah, something you can like put on Bill.
Bill. Oh, okay.
Something pre-tailored that would almost fit Bill.
All right, sounds like a plan. 15 gold. All right.
And Zero, your father, responds that he'll be there. No promises on the banners.
Actually, we also
Well,
do
you've-
red. We do blue and red.
Okay.
You've made my bill look interesting.
It is pretty interesting. A very drastic choice of color palette. But it
I
works.
mean, if this is what your kind really thinks looks best, I just
It helps sets us apart from everyone else, and it sets us apart from the previous group and both groups there. It helps us act as more a neutral party.
I suppose that's true. We don't
If-
want to get mixed in with the peasants.
God. I face palm. I
Hush.
face palm so hard. Yeah, let's so I want you to do this thing. It's a neat little trick. Anytime you want to say peasants, take a drink of water. All right? Every time you say peasants or
My
want to say
people don't
peasants,
require a ton of water. We lived
Well-
underground.
well, doesn't change the fact that you should drink that. That's not a good thing.
Eh.
All right, let's go. We're losing time, and I still
Here. Drink this, and he'll toss you a bill speed.
maybe. Oh, fine, I drink it. Oh, I did.
You have 20 more moves.
Fucking, I am jacked up on caffeine.
For a
I'm,
minute.
I'm changing canon. For the record, it tastes like Red Bull.
Okay.
Oh, fucking, do I fly? Gives me wing.
I mean, you're going fast enough to where it's pretty close.
I can show you the world. I'm singing.
You're like a mile ahead of us. I have 25 foot.
After about after about a minute, you kind of slow back down.
You turn
And
around
you,
and you're like real far back.
Surprising amount of feet behind your, I guess, new friend? Question mark?
Question mark?
Maybe.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, who knows?
Hey.
It's dinner time. Let's go meet up.
It is getting to be dusk.
Before we actually
Wait, do we have the
on our way
banners?
out. Yeah, we had the robes tailored into the
Well, those are for
banners.
Bill, though. Do we need, like, other
No.
banners, or?
They weren't.
Alright.
He wasn't gonna wear them so much as they'd be like flying off of him, like waving in the wind, like little flags.
Fair enough. All right.
He's got to show off that shiny metal body. I do want to run by what was his name? Kryos.
Carlos?
Krylos is. Just go by his house and see if he's there. Just give it a shot.
He's
Okay.
It's still worth it. Like I said.
You find that he is not.
All right, let's go. Let's do this. Like
Okay.
30 minutes
So-
out, I realized that we probably should have got horses.
You just see Burgle is now riding Bill, and Bill's going a whole lot faster than you guys. Onward, Bill! We must get there with haste.
So, is the place that he was trying to meet over at Bashlock's house?
Hell yeah.
Is Bashlock there
Where
when we
is
get there?
Bashlock?
No.
Yeah, I know Bashlock's not there. Like,
Bashlock and Kevin are not there.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, they
I
probably
tried to
went
send
to help.
message and there was no response.
Probably want to help the fuck.
So, well, you guys all come up. You see that torches have been lit in the exterior, and there is a contingent of about 20 or so guards from Ladoon.
Also, the whole time that that they're escorting me places, from now on I'm gonna have my cape just below behind me, to get in like the face of somebody behind me?
Oh, you can control.
It is as it billows and like starts. Quickly enough, someone takes and basically cable ties it together so that it kind of lazily billows, but can only billow directly behind you.
Darn
It
it!
looks really stupid.
Like a
Then I will
curtain
stop.
Okay.
Would I have had a short rest at this point?
Yeah, you didn't have very much to do in the
Right, I just
cell,
wanted to
did
get
ya?
I just wanted to get my wild shape back.
We're probably not gonna fight here.
No,
Unless things go
but I might
crazy.
become a bear to break out of these goddamn manacles.
If you have to do that, then we're gonna fight. So
Okay. So Godfrey and Killua, you guys are all outside. You are bound, but you are given chairs to sit in, and you are under guard.
Can I have my sending stone back from that guy who took it?
If you ask, it is given. To the others, as you come up, you see that scene where they're basically sitting there. In front of the house, standing on a kind of makeshift like table area, is Captain Thane and Counselor Shulavan.
I grab the papa setting stone. You
Hmm?
you on your way? What's up?
Just a moment.
Don't be a jerk. Is all I say.
As he decloaks his forces,
dear
and
God.
they are already there.
How many forces?
He has brought about the same, respecting the parley.
Yes.
He has brought only a contingent, about 20 or so guardsmen, and himself, and he steps forward.
All right, let's go. We're walking. We're walking.
You walk in, you sit down. You're welcomed to sit down.
I pause and I check the area for banners.
No banner.
Oh my fucking god.
Bill looks glorious.
He's the only one with banners, and I'm
A light breeze hits the grove of trees and passes through, and the draped capes of Bill,
Bill
just
just-
billow a little bit.
Bill is super
He
Bill.
looks, yeah, he looks pretty glorious for a
do
few
I,
minutes,
do I
for a
see
few
Killua
seconds there.
all tied up?
So Jeff, has the plumbing been updated?
You guys are all sitting outside.
So wait, do I see Killua there?
I would assume it'd be up.
Yeah, you see all of them. You see all of us in the chairs.
Sean, I point ahead and say, who dare cabled that man's billowing cape? I
Oh,
asked,
some asshole from the ship.
I asked for banners, and not only did you give me no banners, you limited his beautiful billowing cloak.
Also, who's that small person on the big
Oh,
whatever the fuck?
You're not
I-
asking questions right now, sir.
Honestly, you're a prisoner. I hope
Shulavan
you-
holds an arm up. Stop. Sit.
Yes.
Burgle just looks around awkwardly, thinking about what he was told before. Hi, I'm Burgle. Burgle Glumblestone.
I need some water.
Introduction shortly.
Oh shit, we totally forgot about this guy. We have no idea who he is. Just a heads up.
What is that giant thing you're sitting on?
He's our neutral representative.
Could you imagine just walking through a city one day and then just
What?
mediating peace talk?
So, we're here to discuss the fate of Rani. I am Counselor Shulavan, leader of Bladoon, and I am here to ensure that the citizens of Rani are given their best chance at redemption and peace.
You didn't know Sugar Bob was here.
You didn't know he was here.
I think that's what we want. Right? I look around. We all want good for Arnie.
I mean, yeah. That'd be nice.
Well, what say you in defense of Rani? Why would my forces not be required here?
Because we kind of already did it all. I mean, really, we've already moved past this whole fighting stage, and now we need to get to the point where we see what's going on. Where do we go from here? How do we turn what happened, this negative that happened here, into a positive?
My men are here to take control of Rani. And I'm not hearing a good reason
Why don't we let
why
the
they
people?
shouldn't.
Well, what are you taking control of Rani for? Are you looking to take over the city for Bladoon?
Bahamut commands, we purge the unbelievers.
Yo, I think we purged him. He dead. He went back to the hells.
No, I think they want to kill anybody who doesn't worship Bahamut, which would be a bad thing.
I am ignoring his obvious thing.
Make an insight check.
Here we go.
Whisper him real quick.
How you feeling, kid?
How about this? And this is a crazy idea I have. Why don't we let the people of Varney decide the future for Varney? Only because, they're the ones that are going to be living here. These are the people that we fought for.
I don't see the point in letting that happen.
And I give him a real, really, buddy, like a tilt my head a little bit and just kind of narrow my eyes.
You see Captain Thane look over and say, perhaps before we get into the fate of a city, we handle more discrete issues,
Such as?
such as returning the prisoners and what can be done in favor of having them back.
Did you give him a solid beating?
No, that is not how I operate.
I feel like in exchange for the fact that you did not give him a solid beating, that you should hand them over without anything in compensation.
No.
Oh, okay. Worth a shot. What are you after?
Well, standard ransom is 1,000 gold per commoner, but seeing as the young master Killua Greyfield is in fact royalty, well, the price is a little bit higher.
Well, just so I get this straight. You are kidnapping royalty of Haragon.
He attacked a warship of
I
Bladoon.
did not attack. I came peacefully.
You boarded without authorization,
I
therefore
couldn't exactly
assaulted,
ask.
therefore attacked.
I'm
You
no,
have performed acts of aggression against Bladoon and
I
are our
made no
prisoner.
act of aggression.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just to interrupt. So you're saying, I just want to get this clear, that this young man, this little guy over here, and I say, I'm sorry, I love you, buddy.
Hey, at least I'm bigger than that guy.
Hey,
This little guy, a paladin of your own order.
Who disobeyed orders.
How do you just a paladin of your own order, who obviously still has the blessing of Bahamut, as he still carries his holy word and power into battle. And this guy, this clicker guy, he does all
We
the
don't know
voices. It's
very well
great.
yet.
Anyways, you're saying those three single-handedly assaulted your ship. And
I didn't say that they were in any way successful.
It's almost like it's totally unbelievable. And I'm sorry, who do you think, when that story is heard, people are going to say, man, Bladoon obviously misunderstood a situation where they're just trying to bring a message for an all-out assault.
A hand slightly taps your shoulder. 0. Cade, I'm pretty sure they don't care.
I know, I just want to point out the ridiculousness of the situation.
While they're talking, can Clicker speak up to the guy holding him captive?
Go for it.
Clicker just looks up to him and, can I pay my ransom?
He just, I guess, just looks back at the captain, and the captain just shakes his head no.
He repeats the captain's words he just spoke. He says 1,000 gold, like exact words he said, and then Clicker just kind of turns his head curiously, like, why can't I just pay it?
Because, my young Kenku friend, they have to.
You can pay them back afterwards. It's fine.
They will pay if they want you back.
How
That's
much?
how this works.
How much do you want them for all of them? Just give me a straight number instead of
28,000 gold.
do you think we're made out of pillars of gold or something?
I think that one of them is royalty and therefore worth a
Do
royalty's
you
ransom.
wish that the prince's father hear word of this? If he is royalty.
In fact, yes. That's probably where you're going to be able to pay for all of this. Unless you happen to have that cash on hand.
How
Or
about
if
an
you-
IOU? We'll just do that.
Unfortunately, that
Technically,
won't be...
among all of us, we have it, but I mean,
Those three have it. Those two both have 10,000 and 10,000 in the bag. They could pay it.
nice.
All right, here's my question. Is it typically standard procedure for you to ransom out all messengers that are sent your way?
They did not behave like messengers, did they?
We
No, the
tried
one
to.
Clicker didn't even board until he started shooting at him.
No, you just flew aggressive circles around my ship.
I think he just wanted to fly a little bit.
Hmm.
He's the flightless bird.
That is entirely not the point. The point is, they are now currently captives of Bladoon, and should you wish them back, ransom must be paid.
I thought you guys were. I thought you were supposed to be the good.
We are trying to be the good guys. You're
All
making it more and more difficult by the second.
I
You
don't
know,
know, man.
This
Here's the
stuff
thing.
never happens in Ilford.
Here's the thing. This is and I gotta be completely honest with you, when we had this summit, you've already talked about killing out all people that don't believe in the same God as you, ransoming people that are just trying to bring you a message to avoid fight. It seems like you came here with zero intention of having any meaningful discussion and that you just simply wanted to fucking stir up shit. Am I wrong?
Clicker will speak up and actually repeat the captain's words from earlier, the counselor, and he'll just repeat the words, "I came here to conquer." Or, it was amongst those lines.
Yeah, Shulavan's. Shulavan, close enough. Shulavan is the one who has said that he's here to
Purge
Purge.
City.
purge
he-
Bladoon, yeah.
He repeats those words.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do a
The
little-
captain, again, kind of looks down for a minute and looks back up and says, over top that, we are willing to discuss military terms.
Okay. Like I said, I want to set this out pretty clear. We brought this forward to prevent issues, to have peace and happiness and all that fucking sunny day shit. There's no need for conquering and all that, where we can speak civilized to each other. We put forth that we want friendship and all this nice stuff of talking, working stuff out the right way. Can we just take a moment, take a deep breath, and from now on, going forth, maybe try that? And I look at fucking what's his name? Shovan. I'm terrible with names, by the way. I'm
Shulivan.
fucking Shulivan.
Yeah, it took us a while to get his name too. Don't worry.
It's a Dark Souls 3 reference.
Okay. I have to like read it. And I look at him when I say this. And I kind of have my hands open and in like a come on, meet me,
Mhm.
meet me halfway.
I will admit that I came to this council to discuss terms of your surrender. As you can see, I have brought overwhelming force. As you can see this, you do not stand a chance against the might of Bladoon.
Well, here's my question. You go ahead and you conquer and you kill people that shouldn't be killed for no other reason to sate your ego. You still have to answer to Bahamut. And how will he look down upon you waving away peace?
Their god
your
doesn't
glory.
care.
Rolling over the weak. Aren't you supposed to protect the weak? Is that the duty of the strong?
That's the thing about Bahamut. He protects his own.
Alright. Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah, get him.
Get him, cash.
Tell them what.
It saddens me to know that one of our own paladins has fallen to the darkness and the corruption in Varney. That only emboldens us. Yeah, him. It, basically.
That's
Why is he FOMO?
It only emboldens our purpose. Allows us to. I'm getting fucking pinged from work. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's D&D night, though. What the fuck?
I know. Okay.
It's late too. What the heck?
India,
Just
bro.
pretend you're asleep.
Alright, so I'm here to purge the unbelievers. Bring the might of Bahamut down upon them.
Good
And
news. And I cut him off. Good news. We went ahead, killed that devil. He's gone. He was the most unbeliever ever. So we said, hey, we did it. And Bahamut gave us a thumbs up from the sky saying, well done. Let's have some peace. Swear to God.
And of those who cannot be saved,
Don't worry, everyone's saved. I'm really just trying to frustrate him to kind of take him off his little train of thought. Yeah. No, more I'm trying to disrupt his train of thought to kind of get him off balanced.
I don't
slightly.
think that's gonna happen.
Or help.
Well, if he's reacting rather than forcing us to react, then it gives us a psychological advantage.
You just piss him off and he takes us away.
Well, here's the thing. And I look to the captain. This is captain, right? I'm terrible with names, like I said. What's his name again?
Captain Thane.
Thane. We're just here for peace. We just try to send you word so that we could go ahead and avoid this and have this summit. Apparently, it's caused this whole shit show. We're just trying to make sure that kids and women and old people and anyone who really is tired of fighting and just wants to live and be happy doesn't get hell rained down upon them. And I very pointedly use the word hell to imply their weaponry.
Throughout this, Shulavan's been kind of mumbling to himself a little bit.
Is he casting a spell?
No. But you know the difference between someone mumbling trying to hide casting a spell and someone mumbling because I've lost it.
Yeah.
And he's getting the eyes going, and he's starting to feel a little bit like you need to be purged too.
Are you okay? You all right?
You were sent here to test us. You are here to try and test our resolve, to try and tell us not to enact the will of Bahamut.
I look Captain Thane, be like, sup?
You too will need to be stopped.
What's
God damn it, we
Captain,
gotta kill Shulvan now?
what's
Sean,
Captain
I'm
Thane
going
doing?
to go ahead. Can I just do a quick detect magic? Are they within 30 feet of us?
Yeah.
I want to detect magic really quick. I want to see if there's any enchantments on him before I continue.
It's just detect magic, the spell, right? Could you link it?
Oh, it's 30 feet.
You gotta learn what type, right? What school of magic? Alright, yeah. Give me a second. I'll let you know.
Is he getting mind fucked by something else?
Yeah.
He
Religion.
has to be.
Well,
Oh,
no,
calm
by
down.
like not religion, but like this is our fault for letting Shulvan take over.
Well, he was a good guy way back when.
Was he though?
Grandor
He
thought he
was
was a good guy way back
really shady still.
We only put him in power.
when. Because
Yeah, it was either Strahd or him.
I'm looking something up here. Sorry. I gotta find out if
what school of magic it is?
It's definitely not illusion.
I mean, you could be wrong.
you detect no magical effects.
All right. Well, give me a second. Let me check something. That is range of touch. That's not going to happen.
Hey, Zero, do you know it'd be really
Medieval.
Can I do an Arcana check or something? Because I really do feel like there's something.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Pick religion while you're at it.
Okay. There's definitely something off, and he seems different. Like something doesn't seem right about him. Like magically so.
All right, Sean,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my telepathy
Okay.
to go ahead and talk to the captain.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him, you must see there's obviously magics at work here on your leader. Can I do a history to see if I know any of Bladoon's laws stating that state anything about a leader being incapable of ruling?
Sure. Okay. Corruption is met with the highest forms of immediate action.
In Bladoon, I'm sure you know well that corruption is one of the highest forms of treachery there can be, and he is very obviously corrupted by some form of magic. I sense it, and I'm sure you see it.
Did he just audibly cast detect magic on him?
It was more of like a
It's a visual and
action.
somatic. It is.
Yeah.
It's slightly verbal, slightly somatic. It's an action, and
He just like mumbled a
Shuluvan was
little
not
bit.
paying attention. Also, he's a little bit in the back, and he is hiding underneath his gigantic fuck off robot.
And
Which
I'm
is
very
billowing.
actively talking. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make anybody roll anything for that.
I'm pretty well hidden, kind of just in the crowd.
And it's a more discreet spell, I would think.
Yeah. Especially since I don't even have to I just know it because I'm an artificer. So do I get a response? Because he can reply.
He says, well, you hear, I can tell. This is not the place unless he forces my hand.
It requires immediate action. If he continues to lead, he could wipe out an entire city.
Shulavan stands and says, I have heard enough.
but
Take them.
how
As-
about this? I don't stand up.
I immediately tell Type what's going on through telepathy.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. I picked up on that. It's more for you're playing to who serves him. I look to Captain Thane. I can talk to you. We're just trying to have talks here. Talks. No one's threatened anyone except for him. Let's do it in the name of Bahamut and speak.
So,
Yes.
Shulavan is no longer listening to reason and begins to draw his sword.
Okay. As
What are you
he's
doing?
drawing
I
his
start drawing my
sword,
bow.
I'm going to wild shape into a cave bear if possible.
And
I'm going to.
Does this break the manacles on me?
It would absorb
Yes.
them, I would assume. Either
Absorb or
absorb or
break.
break.
Either way, you're free.
You-
I would assume.
You're free and you're just a bear.
Okay. I am a bear and I'm a fuck shit up.
Sean,
Yes?
I stand up, my hands empty, and I look to Killua and I look to everyone. Relax. Don't let this get out of control.
Shulavan finishes drawing his sword and
And I
pulls
looked
it back and starts to kind of aim it at you.
Okay, I still got the table between me.
It's not enough distance.
I
Can I
kind
try
of
to grapple Shulavan?
You are currently being grappled by several guards, Killua.
Killua, and I look at Killua. Calm down. Trust me. And I look you in the eyes. and I take a 5 feet back from the table, and I look at Captain Thane. We're just
Who's
trying to
also
talk. And I look at my father, and I say, "Trust me."
who was also reacting.
And I look at Shulavan. You're not well.
Shulavan, who is not well and by law of Bladoon, is now in the process of being run through by Captain Thane's greatsword.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That
Sorry.
was a turn of events.
Okay, well,
And I look at Killua, and I give him a big old wink. Nice.
Shulavan, go ahead.
I was gonna just say, you go on.
Shulavan gasps, has the sword pulled from his chest, is kind of falls to the ground. Captain Thane looks down at his sword and looks over at Shulavan
Quickly,
and
someone
just
spare
shakes
him.
his head.
Quickly, he was under some form of magic. He may have dropped. Someone spare him.
As the light kind of fades from Shulavan's eyes, and none of the members of Bladoon are going to move at this point because they all saw it and they know that corruption is the highest form of treason and is
Yes.
only punishable by eternal damnation.
Oh.
They see the head of Captain Thane, not of Shulavan, start to shift. And
Oh crap.
very quickly, it separates from his body and starts to melt away.
what?
And what remains is what you can only describe as a brain with 4 legs. And
Wait.
it immediately starts to gallop on its 4 legs. It's about the size of a dog.
Wait, what?
And gallop away.
Do I
Can
hold
I
on,
try
Dawn?
face
Do I know what
after
this
it or
is?
No.
You would have advantage on any check. Being
What
from
do
the
I roll?
Underdark. Give me history.
As pure as a oh shit, that's a brain running away.
It's a brain running away.
Yeah, can I just shoot it? Who gives
Sure.
a fuck?
Yeah, shoot it.
yeah, I had my bow drawn too.
Go for it.
I actually
Everybody's
had...
fire.
Are the guards
Yes!
still, like, tackling me?
Yes.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
Can I, like, try to throw them off?
Alright, let me
Do I
see.
hit,
Let me
Sean?
see. Let me see.
I rolled a
mean, if
19
they're, like,
history.
8 dudes in plate armor, they could probably hold down a bear.
Let's
could've
see.
thrown-
Yes. It is. You guys, you were ready for something. You're not sure what, but you maybe not ready for this. But it's enough to be getting on with, and with the fire breath and the arrows and the everything, it just scatters, and it is dead. Whatever it is,
I rolled a
Which,
19 on my history check.
which you would know is in fact a creature that is usually used as a pet for some illithid creature. Some of the lower illithids keep these as pets.
It's a face hugger.
Sort of.
Fucking intellect devour, you son of a.
Yeah.
Literally one of the fucking grossest monsters in the book.
Yep.
After that moment where kind of all that action happens and there's like a pause, and I go ahead and slowly holster my hand crossbow. We cool?
Did my 20 strength get me free?
Yeah, you were able to break free, and now just the guards and everything, they're stepping away from you. They don't want to fight you.
I'm just gonna, like,
because-
sit down over
Uh-huh.
on the other side of people.
Okay.
I walk forward and I just look at the remains of not Shulavan, of the head or the brain.
It's what you expected it to be, and yep. You know what this is, and you know usually
They're not
owns
this.
them?
The alone.
They're not normally this active in the overlight.
So what you know that basically the lower Illithid's mind flayers will breed these things, these intellect devourers, to basically serve as like they're hunter dogs. And they'll basically they run around and prey on your people from time to time. And they'll sometimes succeed in taking someone over, which is apparently what happened here.
Hey, look at Captain Thane. So that got awkward.
Wonder how long.
Sean?
Yeah.
I just take a knee and I pull out a sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
And I just verbally say into it,
Mm-hmm.
the Illithids have made it to the surface.
Yep.
And I'll put it back. Alright. That means that your town could be corrupted, Captain.
Well, let's pause there. I don't want to, frankly, start some crazy witch hunt.
And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
Highest of our order, taken over by a monstrosity. We will withdraw.
Can we have our other members back?
Yes.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you for listening to me, Thane.
If you have any means of communicating with, just request
with who?
Carlos back.
I have no way of speaking with the old guard. If I hear a word, we'll let them know that what transpired here. Captain Thane takes a moment. He gathers himself. He wipes his former boss's blood off of his sword and sheaths it. We're leaving.
Before you go, I know this all just happened, but maybe this could be what leads us to what we came here for. And I introduced my father to him. Just, this is your introduction. If you act as representatives, maybe something right can come.
Bladoon can support, but we need to return. We cannot do anything here.
Okay, I'm all right with that. And we're going, and I wave, and I back up, and I back up. I want to make sure we get Clicker and
We're still cuffed in chairs, aren't we?
You guys are released, and they just start moving away. They pick up the body of Shulavan. They pick up the remains of the brain on legs, and they go, or begin to.
Do I know if that has any way of reanimating? It is completely dead.
From what you've noticed, no, it doesn't have a way of reanimating.
Okay.
Not from being scattered across the ground in two pieces.
I was just making sure. You never know.
No. Yeah. You've experienced intellect devourers before. You know what they're capable of. You haven't seen anything more menacing than a mind flayer. But yeah, you know that these are their minions.
Yikes.
And because I need to go check in with work, I think that that's a great time for us to call it and say, welcome to Arc 2.
Sorry for bringing mind flayers with me.